We're going to find out.
I hate puppies.
Not waiting around.
Good podcast.
I feel threatened. What is going on, everybody? See, I changed the cadence there.
Oh, I see that.
Because this is a holiday drink special. Extravaganza. However many words I can add.
You're out of adjectives. It didn't take long.
Nope.
Taylor and I said we have to get an Uber, probably. Maybe.
I think you should.
You got that new Tesla. Won't it drive itself home?
It will
Sure,
drive
we can do
itself.
that. It's fine. That's how things work.
I love it. Everybody's off to a raring start here. We've got the guys from Squeezing Lemons. We got Ray and Taylor in the house. How are you guys?
Doing well. Doing well.
Doing great.
How was Christmas?
Well,
Anything big happen to anybody?
I got engaged.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I got coal, so in my stocking. So I got that.
Yeah, so Ray's fiance.
Obviously,
Right.
he didn't propose to me.
Cold sore.
For life.
I definitely got one of those raging holiday zits on my. You can still see the remnants there on my lip.
Oh, I saw that the other day on a Marco Polo. I thought you got clipped. It looked like you got hit. It looked like a
I got hit by the ghost of Christmas past, and they went back to when I was 13.
Christmas acne ghost.
Dude, it was glorious. It was Christmas Eve, and all of a sudden I was like, boy. That's a monster. It had the giant white head on it.
Oh,
you know?
that's
those,
attractive.
Those are the best, though.
No, I love a pronounced white head.
Yeah.
I was like, I haven't seen a zit that big in a long time. And all I thought was, my testosterone must be up. Going through puberty again.
Second, third, fourth.
And then
puberty.
I popped it, and then it just shot blood. I was like, boy, that didn't go right.
Yeah.
I'm so out of practice, And it's just been holding on for days.
Good times.
But now it just looks like a cold sore, which is nice. It's nice. It's distracting
It's a nice
in
meal, right?
conversation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
At least it gets people looking at my mouth. I'm always staring at other parts.
Eyes
That's
are
a
up here.
purty
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah,
My not cold sore is
Got a
up
pretty
here.
mouth, boy.
yeah, it might be pretty, but no one wants it. It actually puts you in a really safe space.
It is a safe
does.
space, right?
You're like,
does.
oh, of all the motherfuckers, not that dude. That dude's disgusting. Basically how I rolled all through Christmas, and I wore it proud, which is good because I got like teenage daughters who are going through oh, I got this acne, and I was like, bitch, we all get acne.
Look at
exactly.
it, right? Look
Like,
at this.
You see this? This is an old man who looks disgusting.
Were you going in your girls' room to get their acne solutions and
I actually-
trying to put on?
So there's a new thing out there. They're called like acne pads. And it's like you tear it off and you put it on, and I was like, it's just benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
You're doing the same shit we've always done. They just now put it in some weird tape.
Repackage it like a pizza.
So then I looked it up.
Like every week there's a new version, and you're like, it's still Domino's Pizza, right?
So I looked it up to be like, it's the same stuff. Let's just get clear. So we're spending a fortune on this crap. Sure enough, it's some new chemical. They've actually got something new. And then I looked to see if they have a cream. It can only be applied via a piece of tape.
Wow.
What the
Oh, really?
world?
So it has so you have to put it on in sticky
Yeah.
tape.
Then it looks like you cut yourself shaving.
But it's not. It's like a clear tape. It's almost like that stuff you'll see I don't know, envelopes sometimes have it it pulls apart, packaging. You'll pull it apart, and then there's that thing you roll up. It looks like a booger. You stick it in your nose.
It's on gift cards.
Yeah.
That's what it here's gift cards.
Gift cards,
called.
yes,
Gift cards.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You get that. It looks just like
Yep.
that. You just slap it on your acne. And apparently it does hella good work.
Nice.
Has not done that for you.
Well, I refuse to use it.
Oh, you haven't used it.
No.
Oh.
I treat it like a man.
I was about to
Oh,
say you
I
didn't
was-
see it before, but I guess this is,
Yeah.
this is raw.
I
Uncut.
shaved. I bled everywhere. I was like, ha ha ha. This is what men do.
It's the fucking worst.
And
But then,
then you've upset your girls because you're like, oh great, we're never getting over this. This is in our life for all time.
I might have. But I also wanted to show them solidarity. I didn't put anything on it. I was like,
Right.
Oh,
It
where's
doesn't
it
Solidarity,
hide?
sisters.
it does not offend me to look like this. And I just went out, did
You
my
showed
thing.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't stop taking pictures. All my Christmas photos, just me and my zit hanging out.
Hashtag zit.
Big hashtag. Capital Z. This thing was a monster, man. It was strong. But
Fun times.
I like a good Christmas zit. It made me feel like a child again. It's a good Christmas morning. Good Christmas morning.
Christmas is weird now for us. Our kids are definitely of the age where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like there's no more excitement.
No, there was
No Santa.
No Santa. No.
but thank yous to us, which I thought was great.
Yeah, there
You
is
know?
there is that, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think we all have kids that are, past the Santa age, which is nice because then they go, oh, we appreciate that, So now they
Yeah.
said thank you a lot more.
My
Yeah.
dogs still believe in Santa.
Yeah, your dogs do. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good.
That's about it.
My kids thank me all the time because I'm always fucking reminding them that I do shit for them. So,
Like awkwardly reminding them all the time kind of thing.
you say awkward, I say general reminder that, hey, I'm
Listen, I appreciate
that.
Taylor and because he's a dink, right? So he's got
Yeah.
a dual income, no kid family.
living
So,
it up.
Pretty
that
great.
is a nice kind of a situation, I think.
I've
That's
never
a-
seen a flight I don't want to get on. Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, you're living in a different world. Totally different world.
I mean, it's good. I mean, we
Yeah, cruises
we travel.
schedule?
We
Two
do it.
kids, 5.
Yeah.
I have 5 kids.
Yeah, that's brutal, but it evens it out. See, 'cause
Yeah,
Taylor
it
has
even
that.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
No, I appreciate you. Yeah, You did the work for me. Yeah, I'll think about you when I'm like floating in the Caribbean.
I will say that my son was really easy to take care of this year. He needed a new windshield. He broke his windshield, so I was
nice.
like, "Oh, it's $400. I can do that."
Merry
And
Christmas.
he was like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yes, Merry Christmas." Yeah.
I'd say he was appreciative.
He was very appreciative of a new windshield.
That's the.
That's when you know you've
grown
yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Like,
you've made it too far.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
My wife and I, we now pretty much just spend money on like travel together. So we don't do much
Yeah.
in the way of like Christmas gifts. Although she this year did buy me a Christmas gift and I didn't know about it, which is like random, and it's because of you,
Oh.
Ray. But
I appreciate that.
yeah, so she got in this box and she was like, "You'll never guess what this is." And she gave it to me. I shook it and I was like, "It's a pair of,
It's boots.
That's it.
It's boots.
it's a pair of boots." And
Oh,
she was
no.
like, she was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that. You're
I
not
know,
supposed to
I
ruin
know.
it for her.
I
Yeah,
love
but-
doing
But she
that
did kind of lay the gauntlet out for you. Like,
Yeah, she
you'll
did.
never guess. Like, God damn it. Now I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
Did you like the boots?
No, I loved them. Yeah, they're good. But after I opened the boots, I was like, well, fuck, now I need a Christmas gift for this.
Yeah.
For this girl. I guess.
What'd
we're
you
not-
get her?
I bought her like a Kate Spade bag.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Nothing like a
Boots and
sapphire
bags. That's the
diamond
same.
ring.
I know.
Same difference.
Exactly.
You see the flex on Ray?
I know, right? Yeah.
Ray's like sapphire diamond ring.
I
He's
mean,
quite proud of this ring he bought his
The
fiancée.
non-engagement ring. He went sapphire.
Well, I
De
will
Beers
say,
is a little pissed.
yeah, I will say that I talked to Taylor
It's surrounded
earlier.
by diamonds.
When it arrived, I sent Taylor a message and said, "I've got the ring, and I'm going to do it for my birthday, which is in a week or so."
Yep.
And I said, "I can wait," and I could not wait. It was like
Yeah.
I was like a little kid. It was burning a hole in my pocket.
I think my response through text was like, yeah, but really is like, yeah,
Right, sure. it's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
right, exactly.
And we were all together, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do it."
You did it on Christmas?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. You couldn't.
I couldn't even
hold
wait. Well, we
out.
do all the Christmas gifts on Christmas Eve, and Jill had opened up her very last present. It was from my parents, and they had monogrammed her, like this really nice bag or whatever. And they were like, "We don't know what kind of initials to put on here, so we just put Jill." And then I just walked over and I went, "Well, we can decide what initials you want."
And then she threw the bag back and was like,
She was-
"Get it fixed, motherfucker!"
Ray's over there with a Sharpie. Just like,
Changed
It's like,
it up.
so is that a yes?
Yeah.
You just threw the gift back.
And what's interesting is she made me ask her again because I didn't actually ask her. I had to say,
Respect.
she was like, "You didn't really ask me. You just said if I wanted to change my initials." And I was like, okay. So we reenacted the whole thing.
You non-romantic shit. Do you want to change your initial? Would you like to enter into a legally binding contract?
Hell
with
yeah.
us?
I was gonna say,
Hey,
That's like
it's almost
Just rolls out like a
2024. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. She
I didn't
wears
get
the-
down.
listen, I am not afraid to say that she wears the pants.
Well,
Yeah,
we
they
all
should've
gathered
been-
that just by the previous 3 minutes of conversation.
Right.
yeah, we kind of knew that.
It's all right. I don't care.
You should have just said to her, be like, would you like me to be entitled to half your stuff?
So you're taking her name?
Well, we're going to do Lemon Smith
Hyphenated.
hyphen.
Gotcha.
Wait, you're going to take a hyphen too?
No.
So
No
this is
solidarity
something.
there.
So I have two girls.
Yeah.
So my name will not carry on any longer, and I desperately want
Someone else
to,
has
like-
your name. Like, it will carry on.
Yeah, but they're turds. Like I'm the best.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I forgot that.
Yeah, it's,
My bad.
name another Kennedy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Literally,
That's done more than you.
yeah, that's done more than me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's not one.
No.
Yeah.
There's not one.
Yeah.
If there
Yeah.
had been some kind of American royalty, then I would not have this
Yeah.
argument. But this argument continues on because I'm the greatest.
Yes.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm hoping one of my girls marries a beta fuck that I could literally
Bully into.
that is
that I
awesome.
could bully into it and be like, look, you beta.
Just
no
take
one-
the Kennedy name. Just
Yeah.
take it.
take it.
Yeah,
Just
you've got a
take it.
shit last name. Just pick one. Like
I never
Williamson.
worried about that. Like, I don't care if my last name goes, like,
But it's not something you
You're-
have to think
you're-
about. You have.
I
two
know, but
boys.
your bloodline's continuing on.
It doesn't matter.
Your name doesn't matter. People change their names now. Like,
Bro, kings have cut the heads off of multiple women for dropping women out of their uterus. This is what you do. Chop, done. Anne Boleyn, get out.
so you want to go back to the way things used to be?
No, I love my wife. I'm saying I want this little beta to change his name. I want to be like, I would love to give you my daughter's hand in marriage.
But
I got one request. You take my last name. And I'm hoping that he just cowers in that moment. And then
see,
he-
to me, it would be there'd be.
do you
more,
not love her?
To me, I'd be more impressed if my kids and you. I would think if I were you, if I had girls, I think the same way. Like, if your girls have kids and have a boy and decide to name them after you, that's bigger than just caring. Everybody's last. I mean, last names are last names, and it's no honor in it. Like,
No, the surname is the truth.
no, it's not.
You and I are not going to agree on this.
No.
We could just sit here and just
Yeah.
piss on each other for the next 30 minutes. I don't think we're going to come to it.
So her having your last name is more important than if she was like, my dad meant so much to me, I'm gonna name my son and or daughter after my dad.
You name your daughter Brendan, we're willing to talk.
Dude,
Not Brenda.
people name their kids various names. There's no gender anymore, dude. Like,
George Foreman.
Yeah.
He had
Yeah.
he had like 4 daughters that were like
I mean,
George
there's-
Foreman ish, right?
They
Whatever.
were Foremans.
They were Foremans.
See, that's the thing. They were Foremans.
there's always the like.
That motherfucker's ego was so big, he went George and Foreman. Has to carry on for 8 kids.
There's always like the names that kind of can go both ways, but then there's like, dudes that are Ashley and dudes that are Shannon, where you're like, that has always been a girl's name, except it's not now.
But it's kind of
Like,
tough.
Yeah.
Bro.
I find that tough.
My first name's Taylor. And I
Yeah.
work in
Taylor's
healthcare. Like
either or.
Yeah, and I've been on WebExes like with a lot of people from my company, and somebody will be talking about something I did or something. And they'll be like, we just want to call out Taylor. She has done this and all this, and I'll be like off video.
Yeah.
And of course, like, how corporate WebEx is, you got to come back on video and be
Yeah.
like, hey guys, thank you so much. So last time it happened, I mean, it went on for like a minute or two of like, she's done this, she and she and she. And I'm not one of those people that like put pronouns on
Yeah.
with my name. But I immediately come on video. I was like,
no.
I was like, hey guys, thank you so much. And my fucking like Slack just started chiming like,
Yeah.
oh my God, but speaking of names though,
But like Taylor, I've heard Taylor, Ray, and Troy, all as boy and girl names.
Blake
Like,
Lively.
It's hot.
I mean, she's hot, but
Kinda.
I mean,
She had taken someone else's last name.
Yeah, he flipped it around.
that's true.
I wonder if Brendan had 2 boys, what his name issue would be, because obviously the last name would carry on, so they'd have to find another version of the name thing to get upset about, I think.
Yeah, I can't believe you're not going to name your kid Brendan. You didn't name me Brendan. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. My bloodline like dies with me. So, because I only have one older sister, and there's no more Gentrys. So, I mean,
Okay.
it's done.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you feel my pain.
I mean, yeah, I do.
Like I need to.
I can't convince, like,
force
one of
this
my daughters,
I
but-
need to force this kid to nut up. Whatever this dude is that comes in.
Well, I can help you with that. So, like, if you draw up the paperwork, I'm a notary. So we'll we'll get that shit notarized and
Oh.
done.
Dude,
He agrees.
This
I'll
is
stamp
great.
it. Done.
I'll put you on speed dial. like this. As soon as I hear one of them go, no, I think he might be the one. I'll be like, Taylor, I need you on call. I need
I got
you
you.
on call.
I got you.
I like it. I like it.
I don't really think about what's going to happen when I'm not here. Just really doesn't even enter my mind. I'm just like, The
You just don't give a shit.
The world will continue on.
Oh, it will.
Oh, it is not going to stop for us.
I don't think it's going to matter at that point.
Not for us, for
Yeah.
jabronis.
I-
You're
that's
not
true.
stopping for us.
I just hope I've left my kids well off enough that they speak highly of me. That's all I can. That's
No,
all I
it's-
can do.
It's so true. I've seen better men than me, better women than me
Yeah.
die. And then the world literally doesn't change.
Yep.
And I'm like, buddy, you would think that
Yeah.
we would pause for just a moment. Like,
Nope.
Yeah.
not even a moment.
No.
No.
Like, there might be a tear over dinner, and then next thing you
Yep.
know, you're like, where's the gravy? Right. Literally just moves. It's crazy.
Yep. Pretty wild.
But I do want to do that one flex, that one time. Just see if I can get one kid to Kate.
You'll be lucky if by the time your daughters are getting married, if dudes even ask for hands in marriage. I asked my father-in-law.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I asked all the
you-
brothers. I asked the brothers.
Is the father no longer
No.
around?
No,
Okay, so you asked the brothers.
I did.
See, no, this is an honorable man.
I asked the brothers.
Taylor, did you ask anyone's permission?
I asked her father.
You see, no, I think this could carry on. This could carry on. I mean, if four of the dudes in the room,
Yeah, but if you remember,
but we're different. We're
yeah.
much different.
Right.
bullshit. There's certain things that you do.
Now, I will say that my daughter has a boyfriend for a while, Hunter, and he actually came in and shook my hand. And when the very first date, he came in and shook my hand. He said, "Hey, I'll take care of her. And he's been honorable ever since. But all the rest of the girls in the family have not had boys come to the house yet and introduce themselves or whatever. So, I mean, there are some young boys out there,
there's
men,
definitely some.
but it's
My boys will be.
It's not. It's
I
not
can tell you
happening.
that.
They better.
Yeah.
And I believe that. I think that your boys would do that, and Schuler will too. My son. I'll make sure that he's
But if
he's
you,
going to do that.
If you don't remember, I asked my father-in-law if I could marry his daughter, and he immediately ruined it.
Yeah, he said something.
Yeah, he
right?
came. He immediately. We came back inside, and we're getting ready to have dinner, and he goes, "Guess what? Troy wants to marry." And then it was out.
Jesus.
And my mother-in-law goes, "Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?" And then she's looking at me.
She played it cool.
Everybody's looking at me, and I'm just like, "Well, the ring's across the room. I guess I'll go get it now." I was going to wait a couple
shit.
months. I was not going to do it that night. I just had
Dang.
to.
Dude,
ask
that's
him.
brutal. Like that kind of sucks.
It kind of sucks, but it kind of took a lot of pressure off me because I'd had the ring for about a week, and I was actually worried about I got to do something cool. I got to do something romantic, but I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
There is a lot of pressure on
There
the
really
guy
is.
to ask.
Yeah.
We had another.
So I never did do the get down on one knee and propose. Like I was standing next to her at dinner. We were getting ready to sit down and have
Now I did get down on a knee when I said, "Hey, do you want to make
Well,
this
you should.
official and change
Right.
your initials?"
If it's difficult to come up with like a really dope proposal, then it would be super helpful if you could do something that would allow the father of the bride to really get involved and want to help you
Right.
make it spectacular.
Yeah.
Well, Taylor was just a part of another proposal.
Oh,
like
really?
one of our friends got engaged on a cruise,
Yep.
right?
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever been part of a proposal.
I haven't either.
Yeah. I've been a part of like a few proposals. Just like, I don't know, all my friends.
Were
in
you like
college,
running distractions or something?
Yeah, running distractions or like hiding in the fucking woods in a ghillie suit, like taking photos. Like my proposal.
Kind of weird shit.
Like, yeah. My proposal. And I'll get to the proposal of my friend here recently, but My proposal, I had a guy in a ghillie suit, like taking photos, and I did the same for him. I had guys like on top of a ridge. We got
A gentle reminder that as easily as I can bring you into my world,
I can
I
snipe your
can
ass
take
out.
you
of there.
out.
pretty much, yeah. It was kind of funny because when I did propose, Amanda's standing in front of me. We were like in a rock quarry, like in Tennessee in Chattanooga. There's rose petals like all in the water and on the sandy beach, and then
Just by chance.
like I had all my boys like set it up for me.
Yeah.
And there's like an art piece. Like I went hard in the paint.
Yeah, you did.
And
I'm trying to think how I would react if my buddies were like, "Hey, can you and 3 other guys go?" I'd be like, "Are you fucking shitting me right now? You want me to do what?"
Yeah.
I'd be in.
I think I would be in, but I would be like ribbing his ass the
as
whole
long
time.
as I like the
yeah.
girl.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
the thing.
Like if I'm genuinely excited for
Yeah.
you, then I'm like, oh, thank God, because you're a fucking schlub.
yeah.
And like she's all right. Like I will do whatever I can do to help you out, short of changing my last name. I will gladly do this for you. But I think that would be. I'd be honored to like have an opportunity to sit in a ghillie suit and make sure that the scope is directly on her forehead in case she says no.
You meant camera, not sniper rifle. You should have told me that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I kind of blacked out. You said ghillie suit.
I'm sorry.
Kinda-
Let me
I was just, sometimes your brain just.
let me clarify though. I mean, it is Tennessee. He had both.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
In case shit went. In case you said no.
She says no, and he just does the slash.
He just.
I'm just like,
That's it. He reaches up and
Abort,
just
abort, abort.
slowly turns thumb down.
One shot.
so after I
Right
proposed,
into the
though,
quarry.
Yeah. Well, let's go to happy hour, boys. We need to find a woman.
After I did propose, she looked at me and she said, "Is someone taking photos?" Because the whole time I was just hearing the shutter. And about that time, my buddy Chad just like stands up out of the woods.
Yeah.
You know? But no, it was a good time. But the proposal that happened while we were on vacation, we did just get off a cruise, Troy.
Nice. You're
but-
always cruising.
Yeah, always cruising. But we
ABC. Always be cruising.
exactly.
I believe that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he proposed on the cruise, and leading up to that, he had bought the ring like 2 months before.
Yeah.
And he brought it over to my house, and he was like, "Hey,
Hide it.
I got this thing, and I need you to take care of it until I ask a question." And I
That's a
was
lot
like-
of pressure.
I was like,
That is a lot of
I was
pressure.
like, cool. They're like, that's great. And so I looked at the ring, saw how many carats it was, slammed it back in the box, put it in the gun safe, locked
Yeah.
it, and was like, I will not be opening that safe until we go. And then
Yeah.
the whole time
or
we're
if an
like
intruder
traveling.
comes in,
Oh,
like, should I
exactly.
get the gun or just give him what
Yeah.
he wants?
Yeah, exactly. But the whole time we're flying down there, I'm like having it in like my carry-on, like
Yeah.
not my carry-on, but my personal item. And I'm just like freaking out.
Hoarding
That
it
would be-
like
that would be stressful.
Oh, that would be so stressful.
God, especially if it's a real diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you're putting that juju out there.
it was,
This is the finest.
it was definitely
CZ
real.
ever.
it was a rock. So
Cubic zirconium is a real
Yeah.
diamond.
Yeah. Exactly.
How do you feel about the lab grown diamonds?
I don't care about any of it.
I think they're diamonds.
Yeah.
They're
Like, they're
definitely
diamonds.
they're diamonds.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if I would do a lab grown diamond
like
in
blood
an
diamonds,
engagement ring. I like to know that people have died. I do.
You want
It
to know
shows
that
you
people
care.
are like
Yeah, blood diamond is
Blood
actually
diamond
the
is-
most priceless of all
absolutely
of the diamonds because
They
there's
shed-
souls in it.
Right, their soul is in it.
Do you know what I mean?
I just love that we still like believe that diamonds are so rare. Except every strip mall has 5 fucking shitty jewelry stores that have tons of diamonds in them.
Everybody
Every
is.
mall has a dozen places that sell diamonds. Diamonds are everywhere.
But as far as like, all right, say I'm buying earrings for the wife, or like a bracelet. Lab grown diamonds the way to go. Like I don't give a shit. They're indistinguishable from real diamonds.
Yes.
Right.
Even in a microscope.
Yeah, but I think there is a way that you can. There's
I think there's a
something.
spectrometer or something
Yeah,
that you can do.
put
it.
something. They
Yeah.
have to do something. So like if you put a certain light on it or something, like you go, there's the mark.
Right.
The mark of
Right.
the fake.
But if I had bought the same size sapphire in a diamond, like a lab
size
grown-
diamond
than
instead of
for a
a
lab
sapphire.
grown.
It would have
Like,
been like the Hope Diamond.
right. It would have been like
Yeah.
it was stupid. But anyway, I think that people, you would never know. I mean, nobody can like visually.
The girls
or
will know
even-
because they take that shit to get appraised immediately.
they might, but
But I have no shame in my game to be like, these are dope ass lab grown diamonds.
yeah.
Like I just
Hey, you're talking to the wrong guy. My wife doesn't care, so
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about these things.
go.
Yeah, I mean, like $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 for a diamond, for a real diamond ring, like that's. Or how about $20,000 for the same one, lab grown? That no one will ever know.
I
No,
can't
no.
imagine paying $20,000 for anything, jewelry wise. I mean, I want a Rolex. You can get those for $5,000. I mean, what kind of ring? I mean, a ring doesn't do
I
anything.
don't know about that.
You can. You can. I priced them out.
Yeah.
He's priced them out.
That's the starting. That's
That's-
the entry level.
Entry level, $5,000.
Yeah.
Would you want a $5,000 Rolex?
I would take any of them. But then I could buy 2 tags for $2,500 each, and I'd have 2 watches.
Honestly,
So-
I like tags.
I'm kind of I'm cheap, so I
Right.
want a Rolex. I'd like, but I probably would never own one because I wouldn't want to spend that kind of money.
My watch game, I've been like, always been like,
And then you know what
fossil
the
guy.
interior of a watch looks like compared to a stupid diamond ring that does nothing.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like
Like this
a
is
watch
fine precision piece,
Yeah.
and it's got a million moving parts in that thing, and your diamond just sits there.
Yeah, looking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry,
wearing an
got my-
Apple
Tell
Watch
that
right
to you.
now. Just saying.
What?
You're wearing an Apple Watch right now. You could wear a watch. Just wear it.
I have watches,
Hold on,
but
Taylor,
once,
Taylor, you a watch guy?
Yeah.
What
I
kind of
am.
watch are you wearing right now?
I'm wearing a Tissot Sea Star.
Okay, yeah,
You
he's
wait.
a watch guy.
Yeah.
That's his like CrossFit watch.
yeah.
I would watch.
Taylor has
Yeah.
some watches.
I do.
Yeah, but I'm saying like you do. When you said dink earlier, Ray, I knew that he had shit that like none of us have. My kids have Bombas socks, which I thought was a stretch.
I held off.
The Bombas
I held off on the Apple Watch for as long as I possibly
shitty
could.
that I
'Cause
know
love, I love the look of an analog watch. Like
Yeah.
that's just the best looking watch to me with a metal band.
Yeah.
I just like a good looking watch, and I held off for the longest time, and then I finally got the Apple Watch. I'm like, it is pretty awesome.
The problem that I had with the Apple Watch, because I bought one too, but I hate the notifications.
That's why.
Like I am constantly on my phone with work, constantly. And anytime that I'm not at work, I don't want to fucking have my wrist vibrate every single time.
I like
You know?
mine because when my phone's in the area or I'm talking to somebody, I can check it without checking my phone. So I'm not
I got you.
pulling my phone out and looking like an asshole, like, hey, let me respond to this text while I'm trying to carry on a conversation.
I would
with you.
dial that shit in though, right? Like no group chats. Like I don't
Yeah,
need any
yeah,
group chats
yeah.
on my watch. I don't need any because that shit's annoying.
Yeah, and you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have to dial that in. Like so
Yeah.
to Taylor's argument, like there's certain things I don't. But if my wife is always like, "You never hear my text." My phone's not in my pocket.
Yeah.
Like it's just not. I just don't. It's so close to my balls and the radiation. It just seems like a bridge too far. It just.
Yeah, you're not always only responding to text and notifications game.
I keep my phone elsewhere, and then by the time I see the group text, like all the funny shit has happened. And I gotta like jump in and be like,
Yeah.
ditto.
I'm unfortunately the guy that like doesn't respond to text messages if it's a group text or even like your text
Even
message.
my text messages.
The other day, I was like hard in the paint at work, and like I'm there, and so I'm in meetings, I'm this, I'm that, and I give my time, during the day to like kind of like
Well,
Yeah.
that means you're busy at work.
process. But I'm horrible about it.
I'm bad with. I know Brandon when he's at work. Like, there's no.
Yeah.
I might hear from him when he goes to the gym in the middle of the day, but other than that, I don't expect. If I do
Right.
text him, I don't expect anything.
And I don't expect anything from Taylor when I text
Yeah.
him either. Yeah.
Although he'll do like a "Are you okay?" text if it's like 6 p.m.
yeah.
Yeah.
After
And-
6 o'clock, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
what the
he's
fuck?
like he's like
But I sometimes
"Hey, man."
forget. Like you get the text,
Yeah.
Oh, I
at
do
like
that too.
noon, and like you saw it at 2, but you were busy, and then you're like, hey, and then 5 o'clock, yeah, you've forgotten.
Yeah. Exactly.
What I generally do is just send him a picture of a penis.
Yeah. 100%.
Funny how he just leans
And then,
in.
then he's
I
like,
do.
yes, thank you.
Actually, I'm back into that situation. Yeah.
I've never wanted an Apple Watch so bad.
Right.
You know? I got to get that high def screen, dude. If I can't see veins, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
No homo, just saying.
I mean, it's a dick. It's a dick, right? I mean, like
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You would think.
you would think.
Jeez.
On that note,
On that note,
what
what are we doing tonight?
can we do a holiday
We weren't
drink
supposed
challenge?
to be talking for a half an hour about getting engaged, but we did it.
No. I know. But here we go. Let's start with the holiday drinks. Now, Troy, are you starting to make your drinks or you just
No,
doing
I just
something else?
needed something to drink.
Okay.
That was part.
Because my wife's going to be passing out soon. I'd like to hand it over to one of the two
to
best.
the professionals.
Yes, one of the professionals. I say we
Yeah.
start with the professional, then I'll go. Or we can mix it up. Well, however you want to do it. But I think one of the professionals should start us off.
You want to go first?
I mean, I don't mind. All
right.
Better.
You know this is coming out New Year's Eve.
Oh yeah.
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 All right, I'm going.
As
All right.
always, late.
Yeah.
This is what we
Well,
do.
no, you got a new computer for Christmas, so it's going to be.
Actually, I'm
Bam.
super excited because I can edit this son of a bitch. For what are you talking about over there?
Drinks.
How many cocktails does he need?
You're
to make?
making one cocktail enough for. Yeah, but there's also going to be another dude coming in this room, so I would assume 6.
Oh, we're gonna make 6 cocktails.
The same cocktail.
5. There's 5 of us.
So make 2.
Yes,
just
but-
make 2, and
I
we'll-
only need a taste.
So we'll do one in a visual cup.
Oh no, okay, yeah. Just make. Yeah,
Just make a regular cocktail.
I would make 3 cocktails and split it around.
Whoa. Okay. And one of them do a visual cocktail, and then we'll do others in the solo
Oh,
cup.
you guys are so bougie. A visual.
That's
cocktail.
why we invited them.
I know, but this is not. This is not how I roll.
Let's use this time to speak, Ray, on squeezing lemons.
Well,
Oh, are we going to talk shit? Because I'm ready to talk shit.
I'm not going to talk shit.
we're just
I'm gonna
talking.
let
no,
them,
we can talk. We can
I'm gonna
talk
let
about
them
squeezing
talk.
lemons. All right, so squeezing lemons. We took a small hiatus because
Liver damage.
yeah, liver damage. But I was, from October, even like September, October, and
Yeah,
part of
you were rock
November,
and rolling.
I just don't have time. I don't have time. And then Taylor started a new position, getting ready to start a new position.
But you
and
have
it
like
is-
a dozen in the can.
I know we do have a lot in the can, and as a matter of fact, we did an episode just the other night, where it was like all spur of the moment. We did a canned cocktail episode where we didn't have to make any cocktails.
Nice.
They came in a can. We used them, we
Just
drank
like
them, or whatever.
critique 'em,
Just
see what
critiqued
you
them,
like.
whatever it
Nice.
was.
I like
but
that.
I will say that Taylor and I are really specific about how we put out episodes, and so there's some editing that goes into it. There's some recipes that have to go out. There's a lot more back end.
Yeah, y'all do a lot of production.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
just doing tonight. Like I was out and then like I had to race home and then I had to like work with a couple of things. I had to make some cocktails and like change it up a little just to dial it in. Like
yeah.
the pregame or the prep work is significant.
I mean, Taylor and I brought 3 bags and a cooler to here to
Yeah.
make fucking 2 cocktails. Can you imagine what it is to make 5 cocktails at home? I mean, even though that we do a lot of different things, it is.
Y'all might want to cut back on that number.
And we've thought about it and we've talked about it, but I do believe that 3-4 cocktails is.
Taylor in the background mixing
Yeah.
drinks, shaking his head vigorously.
Yeah,
up and
I
down.
mean,
Like,
I think the 3 cocktail is probably where we should be.
Yeah, I mean, definitely 2, 3 the max for sure. Oh, the wife's not
Wife's
coming
not
out.
gonna-
Wife's not coming.
Too late.
She's got a glass of wine. She's chilling.
Good to go.
She's like, I don't need any more drinks after this. She was gung ho early, but I was like,
It's
you
late
got to
now.
understand how this podcast works. It's real slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what happens with us too. I mean, we spend.
So do you want to tease a date to when the next Squeezing Lemons will be coming out?
Tomorrow.
Well, what do you think, Taylor? I mean,
New Year's Day.
I mean, we have enough in there that we could kind of talk. We could do it anytime if we really wanted. But I could say by the first of the year, we could have another episode out.
Yeah, New Year's Day. Let's bring one out New Year's Day.
Yeah.
First week of New Year's. Don't hold them to New Year's Day. They're going to be busy this weekend. And
Well, I'm being held to putting this out on New Year's Eve.
that's what we do. We don't do all the production though.
Yes. I agree.
Like they got they got to link all this shit up on their link tree or whatever and do all the.
I get
They do
it.
all the socials. We don't do any of the socials.
We do some socials every once
little
in a while.
bit.
I go, this goes out on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, you know,
With the stupid image. It is you should really embrace the Slack. It's much easier.
Well,
Yes.
I will.
You're gonna
say that-
burn out.
Yeah. So Taylor and I knew that once we went into this, that we would have some good times and some down times, and we're in a down right now, and we're getting ready to ramp back up. I think, you know, and we're thinking that we could produce probably another, you know, 8 to 12 in 2024, maybe even, you know, I think once a month for us is probably the sweet spot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then just lean into that.
I think that we
Just
should
own
lean into
once a month.
like once a month, you
Yeah.
know, and
because y'all
doing
put
it.
out some good and
And
okay.
listen, we enjoy fucking podcasting.
I
and
know
I think
for
our,
a fact you can do it quickly though, because you interviewed those guys from Toast,
yeah, and it
and you
was
turned that
right-
around in like 3 days.
We did, and that was. I think that we are starting to think about how can we incorporate more guests and try to get out there and do some of that kind of thing.
Our
We
best-
really like our remotes.
Our best are when we have guests.
Sure.
That's why we like to have you guys. It's just hard to do with new guests on. But if you're doing once a month, that gives you a little more time. Doing it weekly,
Yeah.
it was really hard for us to keep up with getting new guests every week.
It's
And we also think that we have, you know, Taylor's got this great room in his house. He has a podcast room now, so it's kind of like the Pallet House, but there's a room upstairs.
Yeah, we call
in his
them
house.
bedrooms in our houses.
Yeah, well,
But
this is
he doesn't need that.
a
Weird.
podcast house and a podcast room, and we think that we could start video in some of these things, and you know, obviously there could be some, you know, once you start thinking about how you can get it out on TikTok and how you can start,
yeah.
you know, doing some smaller clips, and then there's some monetizing that could happen and things like that, and get sponsors. We really want Wild Turkey, or you know, the Wild Turkey, you know,
that
people
would be the shit.
Right. So if we can have, you know, a company that wants to come out and say, hey, just use our, you know, our spirits, we
Yeah.
would love that, right?
That
That'd
would
be
be
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. You know, and Taylor and I have also started
In our
doing,
world,
Yeah.
that would be a win.
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
so and the other thing too is that started now is that Taylor and I are being invited into doing gigs. So we're doing our private, you know, bartending gigs as well too. So
Yeah.
we can start kind of monetizing that as well, you know?
Y'all put out the squeezing lemons tip jar and all that
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Did y'all
So we
have
have
shirts
Venmo.
yet? Y'all need
we have,
some shirts.
We have shirts. We have merchandise. We have all the things. So
Yeah, that's Adam's here now. So we got an extra taste bud
Good.
to
Now we get to have an honest to goodness showdown.
we have a showdown.
Adam,
things
you
are-
haven't met
things are
Ray and
going
Taylor,
down.
have you? This is Ray.
Hey, how's it going?
This is Taylor.
Great pod. It's the
We're
proper
filling-
thing to do.
How's it
Hey,
going, man? Nice
How
to
do we
meet you.
do these holiday drink spectaculars?
You got to fill the entire time.
Well, they're a shit show. I
They're
mean,
a nightmare.
Yeah.
They're a nightmare. And the fact that we are going to have
They
our
don't
first
have
drink right at the deli,
Yep.
brutal. This is going to be in
Taylor's double shaken.
Oh man,
So Taylor,
must cross it.
pterodactyl.
it looks like he's slalom skiing.
so Taylor's cocktail is shaken, so it has citrus in it. Mine has no citrus, so mine will be stirred.
Kind
So
of
that's
nonsense
what makes the difference?
is this? Mine has no citrus.
So if it has
And
citrus,
it'll
you
be
have to shake
shaken.
it.
Citrus, you always shake.
I'm going to shake my no citrus.
Never knew this.
Really?
Yeah, why would I not? It's the
Because
holidays.
it doesn't have citrus in it.
It's-
But what's the difference?
Why would I have to only shake citrus?
Citrus, you only shake.
If it doesn't have citrus, I can't shake it.
Name a cocktail that you shake that doesn't have citrus other than
Beer.
Like, yeah, you don't shake that.
Is that on?
So there is, I mean, you could do a martini, but that's only if you're James Bond. That's why he says shaken, not stirred, because you don't shake a martini, you stir it.
But what if I put a little rim job of like essence of
Hey,
citrus?
what you do afterwards?
Yeah, whatever you do with that's your rim. No.
I'm just saying it's a strong martini.
Yeah. So anytime you put
dirty
any
one.
kind of citrus or any kind of juice of any kind of fruit, that's when you shake a cocktail.
No idea.
And if it does not have citrus or any kind of fruit, you do not shake.
What if it does not
You
have
stir.
citrus and it has egg whites in it?
You always shake egg whites.
Not a fruit. Not a
How-
citrus fruit. I'm just saying. I'm literally not the expert here, and I just
So tell me a cocktail that that has egg whites but not any citrus.
I have no idea.
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
You make that with egg whites.
Yeah. But you have orange in it.
Do you?
Only in the north.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm shaking
Yeah,
mine
so egg
because
whites.
I'm trying
I will say
I'm
that
trying to create a frothy
there
effect.
are a couple
Yeah.
cocktails with egg whites in it that you don't shake. Like a Ramos Fizz doesn't have it, and you shake that for 12 minutes.
Good gracious.
I like that. What kind of
a lot of work.
asshole?
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
I find it bad enough that I got to pour a Guinness
So
halfway.
there are bars out there that are really famous for the Ramos Fizz that has egg whites in it. They have guys that just are shakers. So they have
They just stand in
they
the
have
back.
barbacks that just shake this cocktail. And so when you pour it,
What a
have you ever seen it? It
lowly
has
gig.
Yeah.
has like this egg white float that sits up about 2 or 3 inches off of the highball
what I'm
glass.
talking about.
Yeah. So that's a 12-minute shake.
You thought bar backing sucked.
Yeah. Can you imagine shaking a cocktail just for 12
Can I
minutes?
go back to filling ice and washing
Right.
glasses?
Yeah.
Not shaking this fucking shaker.
Don't
for
Seems like
even
there should be a machine for that.
Yeah, like a paint. Like go to Home Depot, get the paint mixer, and fucking
Yeah.
have at it.
Wouldn't have the energy to beat off.
Jesus, that is a large cocktail. It's supposed to be in a highball glass? No. All right.
Oh, this thing is. Gosh, these guys are better than us. Even the ice cubes are round.
Oh, fancy ice.
There's a sprig in there. Is that a cranberry? It is. There's multiple kinds of fruit. This is.
that
this
is
a-
fancy. I don't need a whole one.
Looks
I
great.
just need a
Well, there you
taster.
go. You guys can share that.
I'll get a cup.
Oh, don't
Taylor,
forget
that looks-
don't forget to try yours. I'm going to start making mine because these out. We
Taylor,
we need
that
them
looks
coming
really
out.
good, dude.
We need them coming out because I want to make sure that there's still a little left in each glass so that everyone can
Yeah.
give their scores.
Have we already said what this is?
No.
Taylor's going to tell
Taylor's
us.
got to come over
cool.
and talk it up.
Okay, for the record, tequila and the holidays do not mix. Last place. First drink, last place.
I mean, it could.
Oh, it's starting to taste good. It's got like a cranberry ranch water vibe, but
Oh, it smells nice and spicy.
I do love the stink on whatever herb is floating in my.
Yeah, that rosemary, there is tequila in it.
Oh, I knew there's
So
tequila in it.
Let's talk about it.
What is it, Taylor? What do we got here?
So
It's beautiful.
I love the summertime, obviously, but
Yeah, well, it's the holiday drink challenge.
I know. But this is what I would consider like a holiday margarita, right? So,
Yeah.
So it is a tequila base, right? So 2 ounces of tequila, ounce and a half-ish of cranberry juice, which that cranberry is very cranberry. I just realized. I think it's more with the actual cranberries there. Ounce of lime juice and a ounce of coconut cream. And
Ooh, I don't pick up on that.
I don't,
Yeah,
No,
well,
which
I don't
is
taste
great for
coconut
you.
at all.
the
Yeah,
coconut
same for
cream
me.
actually in this drink is more for texture.
Smooth,
Yep.
smooth
For
it out.
texture.
It's for texture, and it's also because you can see it in Brendan's glass. It's more opaque, and so that's what makes it. So if you don't drink this drink decently quickly, if you will, then you'll see a separation,
Gotcha.
and you would taste the coconut more. But it's more for texture for this drink, so it kind of mellows it out a little
I think
bit.
it looks like a holiday drink for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
And then,
the presentation's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's rosemary on top for garnish, and then
and some actual cranberries in
natural
there.
cranberries. Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's gonna be tough to beat.
Pretty good.
Seriously?
Yep.
I think it's delicious and it looks awesome.
It is delicious, but boo. Tequila?
But just because of the tequila?
yeah.
Can't get past that.
I don't
Not
have.
at the moment.
I don't have
Give it
any
a couple
like.
minutes.
I mean, here's the thing.
I don't have any hard and fast rules when it comes to like.
All right, let's
This
see
is-
yours.
Here's my thing. If you put rum in eggnog, you can put tequila for Christmas.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Although, so Troy, your drink is by what's the main
Yeah, so
liquor that's in there? I mean,
so-
it's non-alcoholic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go grab the bottle if you don't mind,
Yeah, I'll
Taylor.
grab
Today I went by the place. I guess they opened last summer. It's in Carytown. It's called Point 5. It is. They sell non-alcoholic drinks, whatever, liquors and whatever. So they have. I talked to the owner's son. He's the manager, super nice guy. So they have like fake bourbon, fake tequila. Trejo has a fake tequila that I tried. Pretty
Danny?
good. Yeah. And then they also have these other, I don't know what the spirits, botanical spirit is what this says. And
Yeah.
again, everything's non-alcoholic, but
I respect that.
this isn't trying. This amethyst is blueberry ginger mint flavored, and it's not trying to be another liquor. It's just its own thing. And the owner's son said that it should be good. That as a mule, so that I'm going to attempt to make a mule with it. Now, the guy also said
Mixologist.
they sell a lot of stuff, right? But vodka, they haven't figured out non-alcoholic vodka because it just tastes like sugar water.
Yeah, I mean,
They
we're
can't-
not a fan of vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. He got it. He was having a hard time getting it apart.
So yeah, I'm gonna be making a blueberry ginger mint mule, non-alcoholic.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes.
Do you need some ice?
What do you? So what are you making over here, Brendan?
Yeah, what do you
He
got,
probably should
BK?
put some ice in those cups. We have ice. We have
This
ice.
first one was really good.
Do you guys have fancy round ice?
Brendan.
Would this help him?
Oh yeah, that should help him.
Brendan gets 0 points for the round ice. Don't give him any points for that. It's not his ice.
It's my ice.
That's not your ice.
It is now.
So here's my problem with the NA spirits.
You've had some before?
No, but they have tasters there. I would tell you to go check it out. They have
Definitely.
tasters of everything. The shit is as much as liquor.
Like it burns?
No, the price.
Oh, the price.
So it's like when you buy liquor, you're like, all right, yeah, this is $40, $50, but I'm catching a buzz with it. Like
Right.
this bottle of amethyst was $30, and it's one of the cheaper things. Most of their other stuff, their fake bourbon, their fake tequila, $37 to $40, and I'm just like, do I really want a mocktail that bad? Because like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I've been in A for a year and a half, and I can kind of just get by like taking a rocks glass, pouring some ice in it, and throwing one of the 1,500 seltzer waters that come in a variety of flavors over it, and
Right.
throwing some lime juice in it. And to me, that feels like a mixed drink. You know,
Right.
like I don't know. It just seems like a very expensive hobby to get into.
Well, and then didn't you drank near beer for a while, right? That's basically
did.
not much of a difference in price than regular beer.
No,
so
it's-
you're paying just as
Exactly.
much for all the calories and none of the buzz.
Exactly. Yeah, I haven't had a fake beer in quite a while, but yeah,
not worth it.
But they've expanded. They've gotten better. The ones that are out now, the new Guinness tastes like Guinness. It's pretty wild. I mean, they have some good non-alcoholic beer, but again, you're getting empty calories,
Right.
no buzz, all the price. So it's like, what am I here for?
Yeah. Unless you just absolutely love that flavor.
Yeah,
and just
unless-
want that
unless you just
feeling and
love
you're hanging
the-
out with everybody and you want to just feel like you're part of it.
Now, I don't know. Maybe if you got into it, when you came home and you made yourself an old fashioned with the non-alcoholic stuff, maybe it would mentally get you there. I don't know.
But you haven't missed it, right? Like when you are drinking the near beer or like just a seltzer water.
No, again, like
Right.
just throw a lime seltzer water in a nice glass with some ice, and I feel like I'm having a mixed drink, like when I'm hanging out with everybody. So it's
'Cause I think-
not.
Yep, I was over here the one day with you, and I wasn't drinking that day, and we just had a couple of those seltzers, and really didn't feel like left out or missing anything.
no.
And didn't feel anything the next day, which was nice.
I'm sure my friends don't like hanging out with me nearly as much because I don't think I'm as fun as I was when I was drinking, and I can't hold that against anybody because if you're a drinker, who wants to hang out with a non-drinker? You know, like, so I get that, but for me, like, to feel like I'm drinking, it's
You're
just
overthinking
not.
it. You're
Yeah.
overthinking it. Yes, sometimes your jokes were funnier, but also your jokes were a lot more biting. And sometimes I would cry myself to sleep at night.
You're
So,
actually
like,
nice now.
yeah, like I
You're nice, Troy, now.
don't dislike non-drinking Troy.
Okay, well that's good. I mean, I just know like when you're drinking, you want somebody to be silly and goofy with you, you know, like.
Right.
And I'm probably not the same guy I was when I was drinking. So,
I think you're still pretty fun.
thank you. I try.
I don't think I've hung out with Brendan sober. So that would be interesting.
Dude, when you
Just as handsome, but I'm not as funny.
tell me, hey, Brendan, when you handed me that cup, what does that look like to you? Just the side of that cup.
Dip spit.
It looks like a
spitter.
A spitter. You poured me like a half a drink, dude. I can't drink all this.
Presentation is
Copenhagen
not
okay?
as nice as the previous drink.
Because if there's anything I've learned from the holiday drink challenges in this
Smells
this
delicious.
bar, it's that
It smells good.
the people who try harder tend to lose. This year, I fucking literally just
Mailed it
threw
in.
out some shit. I did buy high-end chocolate to shave on the top.
I like it.
This chocolate's very interesting. It's called Spicy Maya,
I've had that. That's good chocolate.
and it's got cinnamon, pasilla chili, and warming cayenne in dark chocolate to kick it up a notch.
Dang.
The drink is different. It's something unique.
Ooh.
And now that I've had a taste of it, Adam's face literally just said, I'd rather have diarrhea.
I don't know if I go that far.
Or was that
Can you
I
get
might
past
have
the visual?
diarrhea later.
It's got a little bit of a coffee flavor to it, right?
Yes.
You don't
Not
like
a coffee guy.
Yeah. No, I knew I was going out on a limb by using cold brew coffee as one of the ingredients. It's actually the most potent drug.
It is very potent. That's what you taste. It's all coffee to me.
Yeah, but
What type of cold brew did you use?
it's a La Colombe.
Like alone?
La Colombe.
And what's the liquor that's in it?
Can you identify the liquor? See, look, this fancy fuck
Kahlua.
will never be able to identify the liquor
That's what I
because
would've
he
said
lives in
also.
a world of chartreuses of different
Yeah.
colors. I live in a world of shitty liquors.
Chocolate schnapps.
I'm taking a very different direction because a holiday drink should taste like candy and fun. And this is uppers and downers. And take it from Belushi, take it from Farley. There is nothing better than uppers and downers.
Well,
In fact, I'm going to call this the Jim Farley or the Chris Belushi. I haven't decided what the name of it is, but it's uppers and downers.
This is good though, Brendan. I like it.
This should be my best entry yet because I half-assed it like Ely would do.
It's very chocolatey.
Thank you.
The more I drink, I'm starting to pick up on the chocolate. The coffee's going away a little bit. Definitely
Yeah.
gets better near the bottom.
You should be picking up on all kinds of weird stuff.
Are you going to tell us what's in it or no?
I want Ray to taste it
Okay.
before I divulge the
I did.
secrets.
I tasted it. It's like espresso, little chocolate.
Yes.
yeah, but can you identify the liquor that's in it?
There's 2.5 shots of liquor in it.
So,
Oh, I cannot. I don't know what's in it.
yeah. So usually when
Because it's crap.
when it doesn't taste like anything,
Literally poo.
it's usually vodka.
Vodka. Yeah, that's exactly what I was
exactly.
thinking. Vodka.
It is not. It is rum-based and whiskey-based, but it is the most high-end of whiskeys. It's very difficult to get. It's called Screwbally. It is a peanut butter whiskey
I like that stuff.
followed by a rum chata.
You know what, Brendan? You're right. That's why my palate didn't pick it up.
I know.
Figured it out.
Your palate cannot pick this up.
It's like, huh?
There's a shot and a half of rum chata in there, which
Yeah.
is 70 proof.
Yeah.
And there's a shot and a half of Screwball whiskey in there, which is
15 proof.
70 proof.
Right.
So, you're netting out with actually a relatively strong drink.
Yeah.
Coffee. I did not add any cream. I let the rum chata be. You can add cream and make it creamier. But
Okay.
instead, I opted for a spicy cinnamon dark chocolate to create the holidays. Now, I understand that maybe not putting the half and half in there might have been a miss, but I didn't want to overly cream this thing,
Okay.
which is obviously you're into not overly creaming because you have no kids.
Yeah, obviously, right? Yeah. No, I was just thinking, like, what could you do outside of cream? I wonder if you could, like wet shake this, then dry shake it with like an egg white, and then put some chocolate mold bitters in it.
Guarantee it could be better. But
Yeah.
this is my entry this year, and I think it should have a fighting chance at not scoring me last, which is literally all I hope for.
You got a
Well, we're only 2 in. So
way to measure a shot over there.
And what's the name of this, Brendan? Dipstick?
I got you.
I got one of these. Oh. Now, all right, so a traditional jigger, right?
Yep.
What am I dealing with here? Is the top a full shot? Is the big part a full shot? It seems to me like that's more than a shot. Or am I crazy?
So your jigger there is like 1.5 ounces and then 1 ounce, and you're going to have, if it actually has like markings on it, it's going to have like 1 ounce marking in the 1.5 ounces, and then it'll be 1.5 on the top. By the way, Troy, I would use the top one for your cocktail.
That one.
Yep. But the lower one, if you go to brim, it's going to be 1 ounce, but right below it should be like 3/4.
Okay, so this actually has every shot that was measured was done with the big one.
Oh, really? Yeah. So
It's actually a
like
little
1.5 ounces.
stronger. But yeah, actually it's working out just fine for 5 drinks. But man, I tell you, that tastes a lot like the holidays. That's a W. No?
I mean, it's good.
I'm thinking I'm coming in last, Brendan. So I think you're gonna be safe.
I'm just trying desperately not to lose.
I just figured I'd try to get in something that could be judged.
I think it's also like kind of a hard left between my drink and your drink.
Oh,
Huge
yeah.
difference from one to the other.
Yeah.
I have
heavily.
found that most of the time we
Big
do this,
difference.
the holiday drinks are creamy bullshit.
Yeah.
So I've tried, so over the years, I've done a coquita, the Puerto Rican version of the eggnog, I guess, if you will. I've done eggnog. I've done a mulled cider. I've done, something that was fantastic that got wildly trashed. I've done a mule of sorts, and I see Troy's doing a mule this year. But so
What'd you do, like a cranberry mule or something?
yeah, and got panned. But like everything I've done has come in last place. Now bringing the hot mulled cider out was probably a bridge too far for most people.
I think that would have been great.
I thought it was. It had the cinnamon, the allspice. I did it right.
Wrong
Cloves
audience.
in there.
Yep.
Wrong audience. Bunch
Yeah.
of fucking douchebags. So this year,
I resemble that remark.
every year the
Me as
winner,
well.
the winner is some kind of like
Hot chocolate.
creamy hot chocolate bullshit. So this year I was like chocolate and coffee and just rum chata and screwball.
See, I kind of think my drink, if you can prepare your palate for it, I think my drink is the holiday celebration, like pre-dinner, whereas yours is more post-dinner.
I can see that.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
So like,
Yeah,
you know,
mine's because I find
Yours
that
is the
the
dessert.
holiday drink challenge usually gets won by a dessert.
yeah.
Now, as I'm mixing my drink here and seeing the presentation the two of you had, and I know what Ray's ran table. He's been over 15 minutes.
Smell something.
Yeah.
I am gonna
Dude,
look,
he's literally
I am gonna
smoking his
something,
drinks.
yeah.
This is gonna be the worst presented drink
Good.
for
okay.
sure. So, but I'm just more brought this out because I want to see what you guys think of a non-alcoholic
Look at
mule.
the presentation on this
yeah.
son of a bitch over here.
Sit that down by Ray.
Man, you get some blueberry on the nose.
Yeah.
Troy, I'm fired up for your drink. What is this non-alcoholic
This
drink?
is
you have?
blueberry ginger mint mule.
This one's not.
Am
We're
I
splitting
weird?
this
Am I weird to say it has a little bit of a weedy smell?
Like weed?
Yeah.
Well, that's the non-alcoholic. They have
Yeah,
this.
they have to put interesting botanicals in there.
Yeah.
It's a mix between Ray smoking his cocktail and this.
Yeah, I think that Ray smoking it, that was kind of...
Oh,
Troy,
this
if
is,
you didn't use
this
it-
is actually pretty good.
Troy, if you
Yeah,
didn't
I
use-
really like this one.
If you didn't use a ginger beer, a diet ginger beer,
It's very sweet.
this would be
It is really sweet.
This would be a W. But unfortunately, that diet is adding a little sucralose to the equation. Mixed with my coffee,
I can't taste the difference.
I'm going to shit.
It's very sweet.
I've got a Zin in. I've had some coffee
what
and some
would take
sucralose.
some of the sweet out of it?
Oh, you need more ginger. You need half as much and more ginger beer.
Okay.
Hey, as you're drinking Troy's, I want you to inhale deeply through your nose and then think about manure, like literally
Yeah,
fertilizer. No, try it, and it will just inhale through your nose while you're drinking, and tell me if there is a just that smell of like spring fertilizer. What
It
is
is
that?
it's a little bite.
No, am I just?
Taylor's getting ready to change it up a little bit.
Throw some bitters in it or something.
Yeah,
I honestly thought about
yeah,
He knows.
buying this and
Is this yours, Ray?
it is.
and giving it to you and giving it to you guys and being like, make a drink with this because I figured you could do it better.
Did you get some of this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
Ray, what are you working with?
Damn it, that is good. What is that? Rum? That's tequila.
It is.
You fixed the tequila problem
That's it.
by adding orange.
We're on to Rays now, right?
Yeah,
That's this one. Oh no. Is that one?
yeah. What are you looking for?
Interesting
Did
choices.
you
all
put that in
around.
mine? What is it? It's a bitters.
Yeah, it's bitter.
What flavor?
Well, it's
Yeah, put some in
kind
my
of a different flavor.
Put
Well,
some
let
on
me
it.
try that.
Yeah, but you can't doctor up his drink and then have your vote.
I don't know what that means.
But I'm saying you can't change your vote based on his
no, no, no.
addiction.
I'm a professional, Brendan. I know.
I'm just checking.
Can
out
you?
something.
Are you?
Let me
all
try
the
Ray's
above.
drink real quick.
Ray's drink is fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie. This
It's a little spicy on the end too.
is all.
Is it holiday?
The three of y'all's are all good fucking drinks. Like I wouldn't be mad at any of these.
I'm going to get in trouble with my votes, and I know it's going to be, but
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
I am intrigued. Adam, we're going to need your assistance.
Here, Troy, try that.
Try that one.
This is the bitters and the thing I made.
Yeah.
Or I could just write them down right here and then tally the results.
I'll try some.
That is good.
Yeah.
What kind of bitters is it?
Man,
Is it-
this is a Ray bitters.
That's the Russian bitters. That's no. Oh, that's the tiki bitters.
That's the tiki bitters.
Yeah, it's the tiki bitters that we get and that we make a lot of tiki drinks with.
Yep.
So that just cuts some of the sweet
Just
out
kind
of
of the
it.
sweetness, gives it a little kind of a citrus bite to it.
Yeah.
As far as holiday drinks go, through the lens of a holiday drink.
Oh, here we
So
go.
what's the rules here though?
Yeah.
There are no rules.
Did Ray tell us about your drink? Did you tell us about what
I
your
didn't
drink?
tell you about my drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean,
please.
let's hear what that is.
Ray, what's in this?
So I used ounce and 3/4 of tequila, which is G4 tequila, which is a non-additive tequila.
Obviously.
And then I used 1/4 ounce of allspice dram.
And then you smoked it.
Allspice dram. And then I used my cranberry, rosemary, and cinnamon syrup that I made.
Of course.
Jeez.
And then I grated a little cinnamon on top, orange, and then I smoked the rosemary before I put it in.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Troy, how am I scoring this? Low score wins or high score wins?
Low score, right?
Golf
First
scoring.
place, second place, third place, fourth place.
Okay.
I wouldn't even count mine in this. I don't think mine's worthy of even being in this.
I think yours is.
I just
Good.
wanted to bring something.
You had the best non-alcoholic drink.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Nailed
did.
it.
5 stars.
Very good.
No
Congratulations.
denying it. No denying it. But his does taste like blueberries,
Oh, it's blueberry,
It's-
minty, and all
It's
the above.
hyper sweet.
but it is fun.
It was lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
I'd be interested in doing a cocktail though with that.
I could do. I think we
Yeah.
could. We
It's
could.
low
we could
calorie.
fuck some shit up with that.
I feel like I could do like a summer.
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
of
this
thing.
feels very summer, and unfortunately, I think that's going to count against you.
I think if we
Little
added
bit.
some
Yeah.
lemon to that as well.
Oh, actually, you know what? We'll count mine because that way, when you come in third, Brendan, I will come in fourth, and
No,
you
no,
won't be
I
late.
need you to. I need you to
There's a
be in
lemon
there.
in there.
I need
So
you.
the
To,
NA liquor is low calorie too?
Yeah, it's like
Really?
8 calories a serving. Which
Oh
I
yeah,
would've
that
thought-
would fucking daiquiri that shit
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
And daiquiri that with lemon.
Oh, with a little lemon. Oh man, that would be really good.
Then some regular like Ango.
And, uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep. I'm about to do that after the podcast.
8 calories for 1.5 ounce.
I'm going to make a drink with that after we get done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have tallied my scores.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have tallied my scores.
So how are we doing it?
How do you vote for yourself, though? That's the problem.
You
Like,
can.
You have
You
to.
can.
You have to be
You can.
honest.
No, you just
Yeah.
got to be honest.
Yeah.
We're all adults.
That's why there's 5 of us here, so it'll
It's a
turn out
holiday.
fine.
It's a holiday drink challenge. It's a holiday drink challenge.
what is the scoring?
First is
first
first.
to fourth.
1 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One to
first
four.
is best.
Okay.
Brendan,
You
you
go
want
from
to drink the rest
Golf
of yours?
scoring.
Because I
Lower-
can't.
score.
low
You
score
got it.
wins.
Yeah.
No, I do.
So we're just saying 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4. Yeah.
I got you.
So my votes are not known to the public, so that when these get tallied, we will
Yeah.
have a score. Troy, would you like to go first?
I'm still debating.
Okay, well, we'll start somewhere else.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So you want me to go my top one first? You want me to work back?
Last place first.
Last play first.
Are you writing this down, Brendan?
Yeah.
All right.
Troy's last.
Yes.
Troy
But-
is last.
Yes.
Troy gets.
But I really liked Troy's. Thought it was super sweet, but it was fun. I liked it a lot.
All right, Troy gets a 4.
Third, I'm actually going with Ray.
Oh.
Like, I actually
That is a weird.
shocking with that one, but it was like a little bit too much cinnamon for me at the end. Presentation was great. Felt like holiday. 2, Brendan, yours is good. Surprised me because the first sip was just terrible.
The fact that I'm not in the bottom 2 blows my mind because you go, I hate
love
coffee.
that.
I do,
I love
but
that.
by the end, I tasted everything else in it, and I loved it. So
Great.
really
That's,
good.
love that.
that's the beauty of the
Yes.
screwball.
Yeah.
Peanut butter whiskey.
That's probably what it was
is-
the screwball at the end.
Peanut
was what
butter whiskey
I
is
really
a
liked about
tasty
it.
fucking
Yeah,
treat.
It was great. And then number 1 was I just loved it. Like Christmas margarita. It's fantastic.
That's
Loved
good.
it.
All right, so Taylor
Yeah.
gets
Number
a 1.
one.
Taylor gets a 1.
It's looking good, guys.
This is looking good. Ray, do you want to go?
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
You're going to dog me to 4th
I am.
over the non-alcoholic drink?
I am
That's
because I think there's a little more
Sweet
that
Jesus.
I think there's a little more that I can do with Troy's. So I'm doing. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No. Cunts or cunts.
It's the rum chalada, whatever that is.
It's fine. It's fine. You can be a douche. Okay. Next, who's third?
Troy.
Unbelievable that I've lost to Troy.
It's not over yet.
It's not going well.
You got a 2 already. That's pretty good.
And listen, I don't really like a little bit of a kick at the end of a cocktail, but the cinnamon kind of kicks it. So I'm gonna give Taylor the 2 and then me the 1.
Shocking results.
Yeah,
Sounds super selfish.
I know, right?
Sounds super selfish.
I don't mind.
Here's the only way you can get him back for that dick move.
Did you put me in
It's
4?
just
Ray's last.
I know where Brendan's going.
I would raise me up to really get his goat.
If you
Peanut
vote
butter.
yourself, Taylor, then you're going to look like you're not playing
Yeah.
fair. But if you put Brendan ahead,
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the move. Think how holiday this drink is so creamy. You'll be fatter by morning.
So I'm going to go in a bit somewhat backwards order because I think the real fight here is 3rd and 4th.
I don't like where this is fucking going at all.
Squeezing Lemons _ podcast.
This is the problem. These dudes.
this is what we knew this walking in.
Oh, I know. No, it's because if these douchebags, if they're like, the liquor's only been aged 12 years.
Yeah.
Rum chata's been aged 6 days. Screwball.
Taylor and I use.
They don't even age.
So here's the thing: that the tequila that Taylor and I use, you guys don't even know about because you barely can get it in Virginia anyway.
I thought you said it was like G6 or something. It sounds like some
Yeah.
It's a good
ludicrous
tequila.
shit.
It's a really good
It's
tequila.
weird.
We're drinking
Two really-
like $25 craft cocktails over here.
And I'm over here like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we would definitely charge you several dollars for these cocktails.
It's probably a $25.
I'd rather have
Easily.
Troy's.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you like it.
I'm going to go first to last
Okay.
on mine. So, Ray's a dick. So, he knows that I like a tequila kind of old fashioned spicy drink.
But
so,
is it a holiday drink?
see, the problem is like to me, obviously, I brought a tequila drink. Like, I think tequila is a year round
Yeah,
like
you
thing.
guys-
For
Yeah.
right?
I agree.
And as much as Ray and I love bourbon, we really
love
enjoy
tequila.
tequila. Yeah. And so if
Good
this
tequila is. I kind of
Good
before
tequila,
I stopped
yeah.
drinking, I was coming around on like good tequila. Like
Yeah.
I bought a few.
I've come
bottles.
around on good tequila lately.
it's
Yeah.
good.
I won't,
Oh, man.
but I never think of it in the holidays. It's whiskeys, it's rums, and it's creams and sweetness. That's holidays to me.
Yeah, but if
Actually,
you
what
get-
I didn't get any of
You're
tonight.
not thinking Feliz Navidad.
That's your white bias.
I'm gonna
That's
make so I do have a second. So I do have a second cocktail that I can do the fig and apple old fashioned. That's
Yeah,
really holiday.
You only get one.
I know, but I can.
You know this.
Just,
I think I would
just for
prefer that
shits
one.
and giggles.
But you know what I like when it comes to dessert drink? Mint. And actually, I was going to do a mint tonight.
Unfortunately,
in mine.
mint is not in. I mean, like
In season.
one. Yeah, you don't.
Not
Imagine that.
good mint.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking like candy
wilted
cane.
chips.
Mint
Oh,
flavor.
candy cane, like
Peppermint.
spearmint or
Candy,
Peppermint.
candy
Yeah.
mint. Yeah, no, that is a
Ray
holiday
and Taylor are
drink.
like, we're not growing mint right now. It's not as-
I got the wrong crew. If I had
yeah.
come in with one of my like crazy drinks from years past, I could have won with these guys.
Yeah.
But instead, I was like, I'm going to pull the Ely method, and I'm surrounded by snobs.
Yep.
I fucked this up.
You don't know how to read the room.
Well, I mean,
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's not reading the room.
listen, Brendan, we all pick our destinies. Anyways, so Ray knows I'm a sucker for this type of drink.
Yeah.
And so naturally, I really enjoy mine. Like, I really enjoy mine, honestly. But I think Ray, for my palate and for me specifically, I enjoy his more than mine. So I'm going to give him first.
Wow.
on
So you're
this.
going in reverse order. So first is
Yeah,
Ray.
I am, because I'm not a jerk. Thanks, Ray. Anyways,
it's the cream in my mouth that I don't like sometimes.
Cut
Doing it wrong.
right.
you're
Doing it wrong.
You're skipping to my third drink. Anyways,
Pull that clip.
so,
Not enough citrus.
So then the issue becomes the middle drinks, right? Sorry, Troy, you're fourth.
Yes.
So
Can I put that down? Is that official?
yeah, it's fair.
yeah, that's fine.
The thing is like the blueberry. Like I love a good bourbon and ginger, or even tequila
Sweet
ginger
Jesus.
type of thing. But
Cream all over my seat.
that's later.
No, it's now.
But the blueberry is throwing me off. So I'm going to put you in fourth for
Napkins,
that.
Brendan. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Now, the middle drinks, the third and second. So the problem I have with your drink, Brendan, is that it's
the CrossFit in him.
yeah, it is.
He's like, it's too creamy.
well, it's that I want it to be in a coupe with no ice.
Yeah.
I said no ice, and you fuck. That's fine. I said it doesn't need ice.
I want it to be. Then
they give me round
But
ice.
even if it was, I would want it to be an espresso martini, right?
Yeah.
And so-
It's a riff on an espresso martini.
Yeah.
That's what you're going for.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yet.
Just
And
came
so
up with that.
I
Yeah.
I think that if it had like a little bit of vanilla bitters in it, I think it would change it. Truly. But to me, it's brought it down to a 3. I'm going to put myself in second. So Ray first, me second, Brendan third.
Okay, Troy, it's not as close as we
Last.
would like, but there's still hope for. Hold on, let me. I'm not going to tell you who they are,
Okay.
but I'm going to say we've got a 4, 6. We got an 8 here. We've got a 7. We've got a 9, and we've got a 72.
All right. Am I next or are you next? Or am I going last?
I've already went.
oh, you
so
already
that-
went?
I
he just didn't tell us. He wants to be last.
I went behind
Okay,
the
okay.
scenes.
So then I'm the last, and then you'll go. You'll go last.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So I'm obviously in fourth place.
No one said that.
Yes.
I didn't give the numbers. The 72 could be anyone.
I'm giving my score.
Oh,
so
you-
add that in.
Okay, 76.
So obviously, I said earlier, this was between the three of you. I liked all three of them.
Definitely.
This really, for me, came down just to like overall presentation. I thought they were all delicious. They all kind of had hints of holiday and fanciness, and I liked all of them. I'm going to go, and I'm going to give third spot to Brendan.
The rich get rich.
But really, in the taste, I didn't have Brendan and Ray's that different. Ray's just presentation was better.
Now presentation comes in.
It always comes in.
I get it, but these holiday drink challenges just they twist and turn.
That's where I did the opposite as you.
So hold on,
because
you're
those two
giving-
were so close.
Yeah,
I went with the one I liked a little bit of a better flavor.
Yeah.
So you're
instead of the
giving
presentation.
Ray a 2.
Yes.
Ooh, that should be a tie for first then, if my math is correct. I'm not the abacus though.
And you're giving.
Well, you don't know what Brendan's given.
Oh,
Bum, bum,
okay.
bum.
Well, he told the scores before, so I had to guess.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but you don't know what in order you don't know who I've got on
I
here.
had to guess.
So I thought Taylor's was the best taste and the best presentation. So that's why I picked him one. But honestly, I liked all three of y'all's. I mean, I could fucking drink all three of them all day. Like,
Yep.
I liked them all. And I'm sure given your ingredients, Brendan, the fucking Squeezing Lemons guys could doctor the shit out of that and make it look even better.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you know what you're doing over there? You're
I
looking like
do.
you're a little crossed up.
That's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No reading glasses
I
either.
was doing
so.
math and I have to pee, so I'm like I am doing a bit of a dance. But we have a conundrum.
Oh, no. It's a tie. Is it a tie?
I knew it.
Oh,
So I voted with 4th place, Troy.
Hey, consistency.
With
That's
3rd
right.
place, Taylor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ah, did not expect that one.
With 2nd place, Ray.
really?
Wow.
And with number 1,
You
boy,
rated
did this
yourself
guy fucking knock it out of the park. Brendan. Final scores being Troy, 19. Brendan, 13. Ray, 9. Taylor, 9.
Oh.
I believe these guys are ready for a second cocktail.
Oh, you're going to make him do a cocktail off?
I don't know how else to do this. How do we adjudicate?
Do you both have a second cocktail?
I have a second cocktail.
I mean, they
don't.
can always
I
make
don't,
it.
but I can do something.
I don't know if we want to make them. I mean, they just did a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I can call Mike from across the street.
I mean,
We could call it a tie.
Can we?
That's up to them.
So wait, they both had 2 first place votes?
Yeah.
I'll do a second.
I can do a second.
Oh, their game.
They both had 2 first place votes.
Yeah.
Ray had 2. Taylor had 2.
And they both had a third, right?
Actually, Taylor had 2 second place votes. Ray had 2 second place votes, and they both had 1 third place
Yeah,
vote.
so
I mean, there
it's
is
even
no
across
way
the
for
board.
me to break this down.
Yeah.
Other than another drink?
All right,
Other than
well,
one person
I mean, I
didn't
don't know
vote
what
for
else to do.
themselves as number one.
Oh, yeah. Did either one of you vote for yourselves? The number
Oh,
one?
I voted for myself.
I did not.
In the holiday spirit, Taylor seems like a better human.
Taylor sees, yeah, absolutely. There is no doubt about that.
But do we want it to come? I don't know. You guys tell me how did you?
I mean, we can.
We weren't supposed to have this problem with 5 people. But
This
yeah, we
is
had
a tie.
the
It's-
problem.
it's a tie.
If
It's
you
okay.
are a game making another drink, there's nothing wrong
I
with it.
mean, I'm fine with it if you want to.
I can make another drink.
I don't need another drink. I'm going to like it, so I know, like, I don't know. It just seems like we're
Overkill.
splitting hairs.
A
Yeah.
little overkill there.
Yeah.
Could be a tie,
I'm
what's
fine
wrong
with
with
a
a
tie.
tie?
That's up to those two. I mean,
right? Football around the world settles ties all the time.
they've dropped a ton of work. Again, they brought a lot of shit over here. They probably spent $100 just making those 2 drinks. So we probably don't need to ask any
It's
more
all
of them.
it's all at my house.
And I spent
Yeah, that's
$0.
Yes, exactly.
I showed up and drank.
Yeah, my one bottle of fake liquor was 30, and the ginger beers were 8. So
How about we put rules to this?
all right.
oh,
It has to
I
be.
think they're
These
excited
two
about
want- yeah,
this. I
these
think
two-
they're excited about this.
these two want to.
It has
They're ready to go.
It
It's like the
has
Sharks
to
and
be-
the
What if
Jets
we
over
Iron Chef this bitch?
It has to be an old fashioned.
here. Ooh.
Done.
Oh,
All right. We
The
can't-
best old fashioned?
We cannot use the same simple.
Done.
Okay. Nor the same bitters.
Done.
But it has to be only garnished with an orange.
Done.
Okay.
But it has to be holiday.
Done.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
I don't
no,
think
no,
it
no.
has
This
to
is
be
the holiday drink challenge.
Why don't if
Well,
somebody
we're-
makes it holiday? Okay,
Who goes
I'm not
first?
going. I'm not going fig.
You're not going fig? All right, I'm going fig.
Okay.
Yeah. See, fig. No, I'm saying holiday. Fig it up.
There's a stare off going
I
on
brought a
over
Mexican
here.
calendar anyway.
I think
You did?
fig.
Okay, okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Done.
Fig used to just mean happy.
I'll go first.
All right, you go first.
Wait, am I?
You
do we have any
confusing that something
clear? Do we have 2 more clear cups?
else?
This is
Taylor.
intense. Head to head.
Man.
They don't get to vote, so there can't be a tie.
Ooh, that's a good call right there because it's just the
yeah.
3 of us. Yep.
Can't be a
Smart.
tie. They don't get to vote.
Do we have to do it blind?
No.
No, because we're men of honor.
I mean,
Integrity.
like, I don't want either of them to win.
But you already lost.
I'm still rooting for me. Look,
Hey, you got a second place vote from me. You should be just ecstatic with that.
for the record,
If I given Brendan the second place vote, it would have been over.
Yeah.
I should have just given him
You
the
should
second
have.
place vote.
Yeah. But these two are so excited
I
about
was
this
trying
right
to be
now.
What'd you
I
give
think
me?
that it's worth
Third.
it.
I was trying to be nice to the guests,
yeah, why the fuck you do that?
but I did like your
Did you
drink
think
a lot.
I was the second place vote? Did you think I was second best? Just tell me. Just tell me. Look me in the eyes and tell me you think I'm second
It
best.
was kind of. Ray spent so much time and effort making that.
Yeah, but he's a fucking moron.
I just didn't love the cinnamon.
Yeah, no, it's weird. No one likes his drink. But here we are.
Here we are. We're getting another drink.
See
out
what
of
you've
it.
done. It's weird.
We're the winners. Ray went outside to pee.
Yeah, great. Now he's gonna make our drink. He's dip his hands in the ice.
And his wiener in the drink.
Ew, gross.
Again.
What's that extra flavor in there?
Is that
Yours,
cheese?
yours tastes a little like Famunda.
The cheese?
You could. You really think I was second place? I was still whispering because I'm freaked out. Did you?
I
think,
did.
I could have
actually-
argued for that, yeah.
I thought you were second. Like for how much I disliked
It would have
that
not.
first
It would have
sip.
not moved me up.
It's been him. Never mind.
Oh, we can't talk about it in front of Ray. We're whispering. It's fine. No, he doesn't see us.
The listeners are thinking this is a really weird
he
episode.
literally took a glass out. Oh, he's just pouring
Dumped
it
it
out.
out to
Famunda
get the clear
cheese.
I thought he was dipping his penis in there.
Psst. I'm not going to drink more than 4 or 5 of these penis drinks. You're not getting me again.
Yeah. Sounds like
I
prom.
think your sips of alcohol is bringing Old Troy out.
Yeah. Sometimes when I do, like when I am
Did you
hanging
see
out with a
this?
bunch of drinkers and I'm drinking something that kind of reminds me, I feel like I'm getting woozy in my head. And I'm like, oh, that's like a placebo effect or
for
something.
sure.
Like,
Hey, I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I'm gonna like lean in and whisper. Dude, Taylor just gave like a mad side eye to Ray when he came in. He looked at it. No, he goes. He looked at what symbol he was using. He fucking got this look of disgust. Like, oh no, these dudes are hardcore as shit.
They got really excited about the show off.
No, I know they're excited.
Showdown.
For the showdown.
I think they'll fight.
Hey, all right, guys, we're all gonna vote for me. No matter what they do, we all go.
The
Brandon.
ultimate homer.
I say, fuck these guys. Neither one of them deserves to win. Look how serious they are, dude.
well, they take this seriously. If you listen to their fucking podcast, you know how seriously they take it.
No, this is a big deal that we're pitting them against. And look, I didn't want to pit them against each other.
Yes, you did.
But that's what they do.
No, I didn't. I wanted to win outright. I wanted to walk away.
That was never gonna happen.
But can we all just can we all just take a moment and celebrate the fact that I did not finish last for the first holiday drink challenge?
Very proud of you, BK.
Yes, I did it.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Not last.
First step.
Not last.
Got to take that first step to get to the top.
This is what I do. Step by step.
That's right.
Is that
Putting in the work.
little new kids, right?
I unfortunately
Yeah.
believe it was. As it came out of my mouth, I was like, damn it.
He was going for that.
I knew Kid referenced it.
You got teenage daughters, that checks out.
Yeah, but teenage daughters think New Kids suck too. So I have now
So many
officially-
cups all over the bar.
Oh no,
No.
I've had 50 drinks.
Yeah.
Are you making two?
That was hard too. Like I didn't really have a good palate cleanser. I was just jumping around.
I had a beer, so in between I was taking a sip of beer. Just
Actually, Troy's is a good palate cleanser right here.
But
Blueberry.
the
Way too
blueberry,
sweet.
the blueberry hangs on for so long. But it's not a bad non-alcoholic drink, honestly.
that smell and taste does remind me of something. It's not. I don't know what you were talking. Fertilizer. I don't feel that, but
It was something
definitely
in the
familiar.
nose when my mouth
definitely
is
familiar.
It's got ginger and mint in it too, so it's very gingery.
No, I'm with you. There's a familiar flavor in there, and I'm not sure what it is. This is going to be very interesting.
God damn, the big block ice is coming out, folks.
Oh, they'll both use square ice cubes because
Oh, man.
it's only proper.
Oh, that's right. It's
Only
old
proper.
fashioned. It's got to have one.
Look at them go. Do you see Taylor's over here? He's
Dude.
flipping shit out of his pocket. He's
So-
grabbing it. Oh, look at this. Just perfect.
I thought he was going to cut Ray for a
Obviously
second.
not you anymore, but are you all fans of when you go out to a really nice dinner or to a really nice bar? Do you get old fashions?
Yes.
So-
At the end
Yep.
of every night, I get an old fashioned. So this is super exciting for me.
Okay.
Like, this is how I end a fancy dinner with an old fashioned. I see nobody is smoking their old fashioned.
Before I stopped drinking, I was getting into the old fashions at
Yeah.
like nice restaurants, and there's a big difference between someone who knows what the fuck they're doing and just some shit rail old
See,
fashioned.
I'm just not a huge liquor drinker, so
No,
I
yeah.
never at the end of
This-
the night say, "Oh, I want that."
This son of a bitch is charring the edge of his orange.
Is that an orange or a lemon?
I assume it's an orange.
Looks like a lemon.
I'm colorblind. Oh, Ray has presented me with the first drink. It is a
Oh yeah,
full-size
it would be an
old-fashioned.
orange, right? Because isn't that what's in an old
That's what
fashioned?
we said. That's what we said the rules had to be.
Had to have an orange in it.
I didn't even taste mine.
I did mine.
So is this just going around?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on here?
Going around.
Okay. Ray's lemon is
first.
outside.
It's
Orange.
it's an orange.
See, you guys fucked me up. Okay. With the first sip.
Yeah.
We're all going to try that one and then try that one.
The old
It's a
spit
good
take.
start.
Okay. I have not had the other one. But that fucks.
Raises legit.
Let's all try that one.
Ray's old fashioned fucks. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, the orange in the nose is nice.
No.
Oh. Interesting. If I look at this through a holiday lens, these have two very different vibes.
Oh, that's
Woo.
good, Ray. That's real good.
That's really good, Ray.
So, would you like to, if you ordered that out, you would like to have that?
I
Yeah, that's really good.
kind of taste that. I haven't tasted my own cocktail. I just kind of did that on the
Good luck.
the fly.
Good luck. This is very different. I'm looking at it through the holiday drink challenge lens. And it's different. It's a subtle difference. Because I'm not saying what I would get after dinner. I'm saying what would I get as a holiday drink.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And
There's
that-
a clear winner.
Unfortunately, you know what's fucked up in this situation? The better old fashioned is not the better holiday drink, is what I'm thinking.
So we have to judge it based on that?
No, I would
It's
agree
a
too.
holiday drink challenge.
You can judge it however you want.
Yeah, through the lens of a holiday drink challenge.
Ray's like, try this one again.
They're two very different old fashions.
Very different.
Yeah.
Okay. I know my vote.
You know what's wild? You know what's wild about it?
I'll just keep
is
drinking them both.
You got two great mixologists making high-end drinks. The same drink with almost the same ingredients, and they vary. They vary so much.
No, it's the same fucking drink. Well, so what is different between your drinks? Obviously, the bourbon is the same.
No,
No.
very different.
Different bourbons,
Mine has a rye, so mine is.
Taylor's, right?
spicier.
No.
That's Ray's.
This one's mine.
This is Taylor's.
Yeah. Mine has a rye, so I wanted to play on like holiday spice, cranberry, and so I used a cranberry simple with black walnut bitters to kind of tone down the sweetness a little bit. But the sweetness kind of punched through a little bit to my taste for my drink. And I used the the rye bourbon to basically give it more spice.
Did both
Okay.
of you squeeze the lemons, Ray and Taylor? Did y'all try each other's?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Because I do want to know. I know.
Yeah, their
after
vote
we're done
doesn't
voting, we need
count.
to
Yeah.
But-
find
but-
out what they said.
Yeah.
So what did you do? What did you
So
do?
I used, I made a fig and cinnamon simple syrup. And so I have that fig, but I used apple bitters.
Bold. I dig
Yeah.
it.
So I used
is.
apple bitters and the rye. I actually used a rye, not a straight, but I used a Russell's Reserve rye that doesn't have as much punch as that 101. It's only at about
Right.
45 proof. So we're looking at not a much of a bite. I probably should have used something a little, gives it a little more kick to it. But the apple bitters that. So,
It's interesting. All right.
but the
Yeah.
fig
Do you want
simple.
me to start or you want to start, Troy?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start. First off, again, love both these fucking drinks.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah, it's so good.
kind of making a dry guy want to fucking start drinking again.
Literally, if you're going to fall off the wagon,
Yeah,
Tonight's the night.
these are the ones to fall off
yeah,
the
they were
wagon to.
both like, I was like switching around. I'm like, I kind of want to just take this back because it's fucking delicious. But I think it was Taylor's had some spice in it at the end that
Yeah.
really just pushed it over for me. But like,
Agreed.
they're both fucking delicious. I like spicy food. I put fucking Tabasco on everything. I get the spiciest food when I go out. Like anything with extra spice, I'm leaning in that direction. Not to say one tasted better than the other. I just like spice, so I have to go.
What's
Taylor.
interesting, I had a Knob Creek here that's like 119 proof that I'll almost use, but I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you guys would react to a little extra kick.
I think I would have liked. the
You
Knob
would have,
Creek.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I should let you go
I'll
next
go
or
first.
me go
Yeah.
next.
So I like both of them a lot. They were amazing. And I'm not a big liquor drinker. So to have both of these and like both of them a lot, based on the holiday drink challenge, I would go Taylor's because I think it definitely felt a little more holiday. But Ray's, to me, tasted so much better that I got to go with Ray's. So
I love that this is the way.
What a
it goes.
twist.
Yeah,
swing vote comes down to BK.
What a twist.
Dang.
Okay.
no pressure.
Okay. Ray's is the better tasting
You're
drink.
gonna break one man's heart.
Ray's is the better tasting drink. Taylor's has that walnut and that cinnamon going on. Makes it a far superior holiday drink. And as a man of tradition
Agreed.
who believes that this is a holiday drink challenge, it is very difficult for me not to choose Taylor's. Taylor, I will give you the holiday drink challenge. Ray, I would like you to make me a drink. But Taylor is crowned. Taylor is crowned the holiday drink challenge. champion.
Congratulations,
The walnut
Taylor.
and the spice in that.
So
is
good.
Yeah, the
like, that
walnut.
is so. If I went to a bar and they were like, "We have a holiday old fashioned," that came out, I'd be like, "Yes." If I went to a bar and they were like, "We have this winter old fashioned," I'd be like, "Ray's is fucking phenomenal." But that is Taylor's is perfect. holiday drink challenge.
Taylor just won the Oscar for Best Picture, and Ray's movie's the one that you're gonna watch 20 times.
Yeah, I own Ray's on DVD, but I will forever talk about Taylor's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No, they
Avatar.
were
I get
awesome.
it.
That was a
It was
great way
great.
to wrap
Great
it up.
job,
Taylor,
boys.
you get
That was
the
awesome.
you get the
Well done.
you
Yeah.
get the belt.
That was
this
a good
year.
one. That was a good one.
All right, so now, do you guys want to speak?
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your-
Tell us
on
what
each
you all thought
other's-
about each other's.
or should we just skip it and you're both going to pick each other and pick your own and say you're the best?
No, I really like Taylor's when it comes. I mean, the cranberry simple that he used in that with the walnut really
Yeah.
kind of helped out.
Did
I
you
mean,
know where he was going?
I didn't know he was going to use the walnut, but
Yeah.
that was a good choice with that. It can sometimes dry it out, but that Wild Turkey 101 that he used,
Yeah, the rye had that spiciness
Yeah.
that made it all
Punches
it's good.
holiday-ish.
And so when I poured mine, because I use Russell's Reserve rye, but I was thinking, I was like, do I need to add a little more kick to this?
The kick might have helped yours.
But it's hard because you never know who your
Different palates,
audience
yeah,
is going to be,
yeah.
you know. And I know that you guys sometimes like it can be too much, but Taylor and I enjoy we like a bourbon or a rye that's over 115 or 120. I mean, like I said, this Knob Creek I have is like 120. It's really nice. So
Yeah, I mean, before we come over here, we were even like,
we were
126.
126. Yeah.
But
And that's to mix because you
That's
wouldn't.
way
You don't
too
drink
strong.
that just straight over rocks or straight.
No, we
right?
do.
I mean, we do.
Really?
we
Yeah.
drink it straight
Flaming
without rocks.
alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
They're
mean
professional.
that's the way you would want to. That's the way you would want to drink
Yeah.
that. I mean, you could add a little water to that, and also the other thing that we didn't do is if we would have added a little bit of like saline to that, who knows what could have happened to it?
Yeah.
But on the fly, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some things that we would change about both of our drinks at this point, right?
That's hilarious.
yeah, I
'cause
mean-
they're
Yeah, but
both
you
like,
Iron Chef'd it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think they're both like top notch at a nice restaurant. Like you order that, you're gonna be fucking thrilled with it when it comes out.
Now, was that
Yeah.
fun for you all to be on the quick, on the fly, like jump in and
Yeah,
make something
you know
quick?
what's interesting is that Taylor and I, it fucking sucks sometimes because we go out to a restaurant
Yeah.
and we'll order a $15, $18, $20 cocktail and we'll just kind of look at and be like, this is terrible. What did they do?
You know how the
Like, what-
sausage is made now.
Yeah,
And you're fucking
yeah.
kind of like spoiled by it. Like, yeah,
Correct.
because last time you guys were on, you were talking about how you and your fiance basically had to stop fucking going out.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because it was $100 for y'all to go try a couple cocktails, and you're like, "Fuck, I could do this better at home." Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what my wife says. I mean, my wife basically drinks IPAs when she goes out now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
because she's like, I could have a great drink at home.
yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Makes
Taylor,
sense.
we didn't hear yours.
Oh, yeah.
What did you prefer
Okay.
between the two?
So, I mean,
So, Ray, did you like Taylor's?
I did
more?
like
Okay,
Taylor's.
okay.
I mean, I think that I think they're both very, very different. Like you
Yeah.
said, I mean, I think they're I mean, either one.
Yeah.
I would be
There's no-
happy.
there's no losers.
You can't. There's no. Yeah.
No, there's clearly a loser.
Splitting the hair.
It clearly is. Yeah.
Right.
so
Right, yeah.
Welcome to my team, Ray. Welcome to my team. Troy and I will hold you later.
I'm like the movie Rudy.
That's
Like
right.
jeez.
you don't.
No, Rudy won in the end.
It did. He did.
sure.
Yeah.
So I'm in between kind of both of them. So I knew that like this is a holiday drink challenge. So I'm going to go more holiday flavored,
Sure.
if you will. But to me, I didn't enjoy mine as much for my palate, but I
Yeah,
figured
I get it.
would.
Ray's was better, but you're a winner.
We're getting there. But playing to the room, I
Yeah.
was like, you know what? Actually, we're going to make something that I might not like, but might play well. With Ray's, I enjoyed his, but it didn't have as much punch as I wanted it to.
Oh yeah.
And so I would rather have a higher
Would you say it
rye.
was flaccid?
Could have been.
I would just say it's,
So you're Goldilocks looking like one's too hot, one's too cold. Neither of them were just right.
yeah, pretty much. But I'd also like to remember that I scored Ray first and me second, so I can dog on him now. So now I can be the dick.
That's right. Yeah.
The numbers don't lie. He is right. He did do that.
Yeah, I did. So Ray's drink was good, but it just wasn't enough
Yeah.
for me, for my palate.
Yeah.
But again, like Ray's saying, we enjoy a high rye. We enjoy a hot bourbon. So to me, in this challenge, if it's a holiday challenge, I would go with myself first, Ray second, just because it fit more the theme.
Which
Yeah.
one's a better old fashioned? If you just order an old fashioned, they drop them in front of you. No holiday involved.
I would order Ray's drink, but be sad I paid $20 for it.
Because it's still not.
It's still not there, and it's
Yeah.
not. There is
Yeah.
something.
Tasted pretty good to me.
Yeah, it
There's-
tastes amazing.
I
to me.
love.
I thought it was
love
great.
that they've had the. These dudes are gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Give 'em
there
that.
is something missing from my cocktail,
Yeah.
and I
for
know
me,
what it
it's-
is.
Yeah,
I know
for
what
me,
it-
mine's too.
Oh, I know what it
Christmas.
is.
Yeah,
But,
it's
you know.
very it's Christmas
Yeah.
forward, right?
Yours
is.
didn't have enough rum chata and screwball.
Yeah, the screwball.
That's what it's missing. Is
My drink is like the Christmas tree. You put it up, you take it down. You don't do it for a year.
Yeah.
but you're happy for that 30 days.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And Ray's old fashioned would be you'd be disappointed because it's like their version of an old fashioned. It's not what you're mentally in your head you're
I'd be
thinking
like-
of.
Yeah, I would be looking at a 116 rye on the shelf and I'd be like, why couldn't you use that?
Right. And so
Yeah.
that's what happens when we go to
Yeah.
we'll go to a bar and we will order a drink and we'll go, maybe if they would have put or
This.
could they have done this or just,
Yeah.
Do you
That's-
find most places like use higher end liquors and
Oh,
mixers and stuff, or are they still cutting corners?
Oh, they're cutting
'Cause it's all
corners.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to ask.
You have to specify, like,
Yeah,
don't use the rail shit. You better not reach
Right.
down when you fucking make my drink. Like, you better be turning around and
Yeah.
Better not have a speed pour on it.
Right.
Exactly,
A lot
yeah.
of times we will say, if someone says what kind of old fashioned, like we want an old fashioned, they'll say, do you want Woodford? And we'd be like,
Yeah.
They're like, what kind of rye do you have?
Yeah.
And then we start there,
How do bartenders take that?
I mean, they just know they're
Because
getting a
most
good tip.
bartenders aren't bartenders anymore.
that is correct. Most
true,
of them are just
yeah.
slinging drinks,
Yeah.
Hold on,
slinging
so
beers.
in that moment, a rye is the only thing that should be an old fashioned.
Only thing in an old fashioned is a
Yeah.
rye.
So I have actually come around to that as of late. Where I've
yeah.
so the other night I got 2 old fashions, one with a rye and one without, and it was the same liquor, the same bourbon, but like the rye just had more bite.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
tasted right with all of the orange and all the simple and all the nonsense going on. I'm now completely rye is the only thing you should have in an old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have such great ryes that are, you can be in a rail, a Rittenhouse rye, which is 100 proof. If they have Rittenhouse,
bad.
if they have a Rittenhouse that's 100 proof on rail, that's what you should be having in your cocktail.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just think ryes are better. That bite matters.
Sure.
Yeah,
even
it's
in
just
a,
hard when
even in
you're
a
not-
Manhattan, I would say a Manhattan and a rye and a Manhattan is great too.
Yeah. I would
Manhattans
agree.
are for nerds.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it depends.
No, I do. Manhattans suck.
Why is that?
They just don't taste right. There's something wrong in there.
So what's all in a Manhattan?
It's
I
too
couldn't tell you
sweet.
what's all
It's
in.
too not. It's nonsensical. There's something in there that sucks.
So the Manhattans that you've had probably have had low grade like sweet vermouth.
Yeah, vermouth sucks in a Manhattan.
Well, it does if you buy cheap ass vermouth.
Right.
It's
you
the
gotta-
mixers that you guys have
gotta
talked
have
a
a-
lot
Hold on,
so
about.
high end vermouth changes the game
Oh, absolutely.
100% does.
because
Come
I
to
haven't had a Manhattan I like.
Come to my
And-
house. I'll make you a Manhattan you like.
And
I might
it's
not.
the garnish too on a Manhattan.
You will.
Just a single, like candied or like
Yeah,
brandy
little
cherry.
No one wants a cherry in their drink.
Or but you want to put a little orange peel in that fragrance that you get in a Manhattan with a really good vermouth and a really nice rye. That's
good.
a bourbon drink. You really want to taste the bourbon. You
Yeah.
really want that to kind of hold that cocktail.
But Manhattans don't let me do that. The vermouth cuts it.
Correct, because you have shitty vermouth that overpowers everything
And shitty
it's-
bourbon.
and shitty bourbon.
Right.
You
need
gotta
a-
have.
Being too cheap, BK.
You gotta. Yeah.
I'm not though. I'm
No,
going into places.
I think
that
the
are
thing
high-end.
is the lay person doesn't know and
No idea.
and can't really even tell the air
Yeah,
quote
I can't
bartender
articulate
what they want.
what the
Yeah,
problem
exactly.
is.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's just Manhattans suck.
Yeah.
Do you guys find it then hard to go out? Like it's hard to go out and get drinks then? Like
Sure.
you just don't enjoy it?
Yeah, we don't. I mean,
Sometimes. But
it depends on where we go.
They
So
they
you
have
have certain places
yeah.
that you like, okay, we can
Right.
go there and get drinks.
And-
Otherwise, don't order them.
Correct. And so lately, Taylor and I have been on this. I mean, I'll speak out. The Jasper kick was this huge. Like we have enjoyed the Jasper
We are not
immensely.
going to talk shit about the Jasper.
However, those guys are assholes.
Never
I
been.
mean, they don't.
What?
Yeah, I mean, so when you go in there and you spend $20 a cocktail, and they look at you like you're so pretentious, but you're like thinking like, I just want to enjoy this, and they don't have the time of day to kind of talk to you about a cocktail or talk to you about the
Well, they don't know.
experience.
They don't
care.
know.
They just
A lot
don't
of
I've
them
care.
don't
had
know.
absolute opposite experiences.
They
with
don't
Jasper.
care. They just don't care.
I
They want to
think-
charge high dollar.
High
But
dollar.
don't want to
Yeah.
back it up.
They don't want
want
to back it up. It's the experience, and I think that being
All right,
in
this is probably
Well, when
not
you're the
dinner-
number one in the game, you kind of
don't-
can
you
get
can
away
do
with
that,
it. Yeah.
right.
This is
yeah.
not good pod because it's local,
Right.
but I'm willing to discuss it for just a moment.
Sure.
We have
I feel
listeners
like
that
the
aren't local?
Jasper absolutely is the best place in town. They do take the time to talk to me. I've had many a conversation where they've
used to.
walked me through it.
So when was the last time you were there?
I went to the Miracle this year.
So the Miracle is much different. Like, so if you're there doing the Miracle, I mean, that is they have 500 Miracles nationwide. The Jasper doesn't do any of those
What's
menus.
the miracle? Because
So
I've
the
never
Miracle
been.
I
on
don't know
Cary.
what
So
that
the
is.
Jasper is obviously, all right. So by Richmond standards, so everyone out there listening, by Richmond standards, the Jasper is the quintessential cocktail bar.
Yeah.
They've
There
got
are
like a
others.
couple beer. No, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
like as far as like every town has like a place that's
Wasn't there a
known-
place called Juleps?
There was.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Yeah, just because it was in the name doesn't make them good. It's a whole nother. I got issues with the Julep.
Yeah.
But the Jasper is known as the best cocktail bar in Richmond. Whether
But that
that's a
doesn't ma-
fact or not, it's debatable, right? But it's known. So you go in there, you know, it's the kind of place that doesn't have TVs, doesn't have a lot of beers. Like you're getting cocktails, and they make high-end cocktails, and they charge you accordingly. The kind of place that takes the time to stamp a J in your ice cube so that you have a true ice cube with a J in it. It's all about presentation. It's all
Yeah.
about flavor. They put absinthe in drinks, crazy shit. The kind of shit that the Squeezing Lemons guys would do on
Do
the
you guys
red.
have a
Yeah.
SL stamp that you put on this?
We could.
But I mean, so like, it's the quintessential bar, right? So the Miracle, right? The Miracle on Cary, they decorate the whole place. They do it up in Christmas stuff over the top, and it becomes such a draw that they have lines down the block
Yep.
at all hours, and they only allow seated people, no standing room. So unless somebody comes out, no one's getting in.
Right,
And this
so-
creates a bit of a McRib situation.
Right. So the miracle concept was actually introduced 7, maybe 8, could have been longer than that in New York City. So they started a pop-up where you have to like use their decorations. So this company buys or sells
Die Hard heavy.
So they sell these concepts to them. So
Oh, wow.
So there's glassware, there's decorations. You have to be and you cannot use Jasper cannot use any of their recipes. It is a recipe that's used in 500 different bars across the country right now.
So they kind of do it. They changed their whole
They
setup.
changed their whole setup, and it is great, and it has brought them
It's
a
kitschy.
lot of notoriety.
It's kitschy, dude.
Yeah,
They got
it is very kitschy.
Griswold Blackhawks jerseys. They got Die Hard
Right.
shit.
They got an
everywhere.
upside down Christmas tree. You
Yeah,
know,
it's all the-
you know.
it's all the
one of their
stuff.
great cocktails is served in a T-Rex, and it's called a Yippee Ki-Yay. A take on Die Hard. You know,
Who would have
and
thought that's
it's
a
pretty
business
good.
model?
it is a
I mean, that's
huge business
crazy.
model. I will tell you that one of my favorite restaurants in Roanoke, Stella or Stellum, they actually do Miracle on Stellum now. So
Yeah.
they actually have a concept in Roanoke that's actually done that. And so it's a concept, right? And they are slinging these cocktails fast and furious. It's not Jasper's recipes.
But
It's
if you're
not anybody,
if you're a good restaurant, you might be downgrading with this miracle bullshit.
you could be, but this is what kind of helped Jasper get on the map, if you will, because they started this concept 4 years ago when the craft cocktail scene kind of picked up in the Richmond area.
Yeah.
I mean, the Can has always done great cocktails. I would say Can has some of the best bartenders in Richmond, and there are some other smaller.
It's funny you say that because Can's known for their espresso martinis. I brought a coffee cocktail here tonight.
Yeah.
I came
So
in
then,
third.
for the local listeners,
Right.
if you had to go out and say this is the place to go for cocktails in Richmond,
I would say the
that.
Jasper.
I'm not talking to you.
I understand that, but this is it's a group conversation.
But that's like the easy answer that everyone would say.
Yeah, for these guys, like if you had to pick one place in Richmond, and say this is the place to go to for a great cocktail.
It depends on what time of year,
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, in the summertime.
What kind of weird ass shit is that? It's seasonal?
Well, I will tell you the Emerald Lounge is really great.
Never even heard of it.
It's in
Yep, me
Churchill,
neither.
so the Emerald Lounge is really great.
No, perennial. What's the perennial best place
Yeah,
for a cocktail?
like, no matter what time of year, you can go there and you're gonna love it.
I mean, you can always get a great cocktail at the Jasper.
Yes, that's all I'm saying.
I mean, if that's what you want to, if that's what you want to hear,
You just made BK's night.
Yeah.
right? You can always get a great cocktail at the Jasper. However, there is more about getting a cocktail at a restaurant that what we want from the Squeezing Lemons side. I hate to say this, but we are trying to learn and be educated as much as we can so that we can kind of spread the news, right? So we're like fucking Jehovah's Witnesses to
Yeah.
cocktails, if you will.
I believe it.
Right, so we come in and we want to talk,
Knock
and
on
we
your
want to
door.
learn, and we want them to tell us all the things.
So you can go forth.
So I
and-
can go forth and spread the news,
Yeah.
and then bring people to your place. But when I go there and I'm going to spend $100 when I buy 4 cocktails,
Yeah, yeah.
and they kind of go, who the fuck's this guy, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking me all these
Why are you asking me all these questions?
Yeah.
It's because I want to promote you guys. I want to do some fun things with you guys.
Yeah.
I want to learn, and there is some pretentiousness that is now coming when you think that you're the
Number
biggest kid
one,
on the
yeah.
block. You know.
So you think
It's like a
makes sense,
Patriots
though.
fan.
Okay. Can I
you
take
know?
it?
Yeah.
Can I take it a step back?
Sure.
So if I go back like 2-3 years, you would say Jasper unequivocally.
Unequivocally. I mean, we've
The best.
learned a ton of stuff from the Jasper.
So it's now that they're the big kid that now they don't take the time to educate and conversate.
They're California. They're like, we have the fucking
We
weather.
are finding.
Yeah.
What are you
and
gonna do?
Taylor
Where
will
else
So
are
say-
we
what's,
gonna go?
what's your opinion?
Well, yeah,
Taylor? We got
Taylor,
raised.
yeah.
What's yours?
Yeah. So
Well, he's the winner. He's the only opinion.
Yeah, it's all that matters, right, Taylor?
so there's 2 cocktails that stand out to me in Richmond that I've ordered that I was just like blown the fuck away, right? By.
Okay, that's
And
impressive. Yeah, I'm
and this is truly about just like the taste of the cocktail, right?
The fish one. The
That does come, yeah.
Adam's taking
That's
notes
one of the
over
2.
here.
That's right.
No, I like that
Yeah.
he pulled out his
So-
notes app.
Yeah.
So Can is my first pick.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because
What cocktail is it?
it's called the Porn Star Martini. And
Sounds dirty.
That's
Sounds like a
actually
good place to take a date.
That's
That's
actually
actually
Difford's Guide's number
number
one
one
cocktail
cocktail.
in the world.
yeah.
The porn star
At
martini.
Can?
Well,
Yeah.
it's I mean from a Difford's Guide is kind of this thing that we use.
The almond
yeah.
Australia. Yeah.
But it's number one in the world. That's
Yeah.
the number one cocktail in the world.
Yeah, it's like a bartender's guide. But the Porn Star Martini at the Can, when they had it on the menu, I don't know if you can just order it
Probably
now.
can,
You probably
but-
can,
but
but
like
there might be
secret
a
shit.
If the right
Yeah.
bartender's there.
Yeah.
It's like the secret menu at Sheets. Anyways, but the thing is,
We need to talk off air. Secret menu at Sheetz?
Oh yeah,
Because how do you order a secret menu when there's a touchscreen?
up
got-
down,
you got-
left, right, left, right.
Yeah,
all
you
the
got a
things.
whole sound
Hey,
system's
yeah,
going on
yeah,
there.
It's a
Is it
Konami
really?
code?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there was
shit.
a time when you could hold down a certain place
And it
on
would-
the touchscreen and it'd pop up the secret menu.
Had no idea.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
yeah.
we're going to talk
Do
about
we know
cocktails.
Hey, let's after this.
Let's
No,
finish.
no, no,
Let's
no.
let Taylor finish.
Let's let Taylor finish.
right,
Look,
so-
we're getting on 2 hours. Let's let Taylor finish. We'll
Oh
wrap
yeah,
up.
I'm not even here. Now that you say that. Shit. Now, my bad.
So the second one though is Mama San's.
Oh
right?
yeah, Mama Sam is really good.
And
Not far from Can.
Not yeah.
it's not. It's on
Carytown
right?
Yeah.
actually is the corridor for good drinks.
And what's
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
drink thing?
And Churchill is coming up.
Yeah. So their drink though, geez.
It was the faux.
It's called the Geez.
Yeah. I was trying to remember the name. The pho, like type of cocktail.
Yeah.
But anyways, that cocktail though had like fish sauce in it. It had a ton of shit. And Ray will tell you that I'm a sucker for like, you take the nastiest ass like fucking ingredient and you're just
Malort.
like, yeah. I've been
Y'all
here
have
with
nailed
that.
it.
Yeah.
Y'all
By the
have nailed
way,
it.
I won that. I won that challenge.
Yeah, fuck you.
I like your attitude, Ray. I like your attitude.
So you're literally like Iron Chef guy. Like,
Guess
yeah.
what? I won this one. bitch.
This is the more prestigious one.
Is it?
It is.
I mean, we do this one yearly. Anyway, so the thing is they had a pho-based cocktail that they don't have on the menu anymore. And if you go in there and order it, they might look at you like you have two heads, but they put so much work in this cocktail. Like it had mushroom, like
It's outstanding.
it's ridiculous. And I remember the night I had it. Now I'd still say the Porn Star Martini at the Can was like number one because it was just so good. It was amazing. But I remember the night I had that drink at Mama Cyan's, I immediately fucking text you, and I was like, I don't know what you're doing, but
Come up here right
Gotta
now.
do it
come up
right
here right
Yeah,
now.
and
If
so,
you
like,
can't,
in
we're going to
20
come back.
24 hours we were back in there.
Yeah,
having
and we
it.
had it, and it was just so good, so
And
good.
it's been hard. And we've not been able to replicate that.
No.
You know, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what we want. We want to be at places that we can't replicate cocktails that have been so good. You know.
Yeah.
What
I
was the
wanna-
cocktail at Jasper that was like the one? Like if you're going to go to Jasper, this is the cocktail to get.
They have a Hemingway daiquiri that's very, very good.
yeah.
Well, and it's
We're
kind of
also a
weird,
sucker
like
for
when
that.
you go to like these high end places, then they all just do their version of the Manhattan,
Correct.
or the whatever, and
Yeah.
it's like
yeah.
do something creative.
Yeah, I mean, like the Heritage is a great place to have a cocktail. The Daily is a great place to have a cocktail.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all
Daily?
over. Oh yeah, the Daily. The Daily is a good, simple. And here's the thing:
Even
a
their
lot of-
Jefferson.
Quinoa.
the Jefferson, yeah,
Yeah, I
go to
get cocktails at
Lanier,
Jefferson.
you know, or Lenore, whatever.
Lemaire.
Lemaire, that's
Lemaire.
it, right? You know, like so there are so many great places to have cocktails. You know, you can even go to Toast. I mean, when
have
we
a
did
good
our
yeah.
they have some of the best smoked old fashions that we've had in a long time.
They do.
You know, and so we've been around, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
Or even like
Sluts.
over here on this side, like Wild Ginger.
Wild Ginger and Sidecar. I mean,
Sidecar is better than Wild Ginger.
so I would say that Wild Ginger is struggling just to find really great people, and Sidecar they're really kind of focusing in on their rum cocktails. And rum is a difficult spirit to kind of make great cocktails
Yeah.
unless you're doing tiki stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a good time. There's a rum called the Real McCoy. Mm-hmm. And the Real McCoy, you put that in old fashioned, it's better than an old fashioned.
A rum old fashioned can
No. A rum old fashioned sucks, but the Real McCoy in an old fashioned is better than an old fashioned. It's the strangest damn thing you've ever had.
We-
They
we'll try it
soak
out.
this rum in bourbon barrels, true bourbon barrels that haven't been like aged out. Like literally, we drained it and then we dropped the rum in.
So it's like a bourbon stepsister.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And it's phenomenal. And if anything by Pornhub searches tells you anything, Americans love stepsisters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stepsisters and
They get
stepmoms.
Taylor
stuck in the
and
weirdest
I-
spots.
I will say
I'm
that
just saying they know.
Yeah.
Look, at midnight, when no one's looking, the things you search for are what you like. And according to Pornhub,
Yeah.
we love stepsisters. And that rum is the stepsister of rum and bourbon. And it's fucking fun. Oh, and you guys make it weird. You say, oh, Jesus, now. Don't make it weird.
We made it weird.
we
Yeah.
made it weird. Yeah,
Yeah, you made it
we
weird.
made it weird.
I'm using data, not emotions.
Yeah.
I don't search it up. It's you fucks.
You serve that cocktail in a clothes dryer.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. I get that joke. Because I have my own demons, but they don't involve stepsisters. But I do love stuck porn. It's funny you brought that back. That's
Well
good times.
played.
Well, on that note,
Yeah. And on a good note.
thank you guys so much for tuning in to the
Thanks for coming
Holiday Drink
out.
Challenge.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
We've
Thank
officially
you, boys.
had
It was great.
Yeah.
15
Anytime.
drinks. Adam, you're one of the ones we're going to thank.
What did I do?
You said thank you. Or was Troy and I
Yeah.
say thank you?
I mean, you're kind of the deciding vote here.
Yeah, you
in
were
some
the
ways.
deciding vote.
Oh,
I knew we
very
needed more
true.
votes.
No, and thank goodness we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We needed it.
It was close.
Taylor Ray, Squeezing Lemons.
Thank you,
Thank you all
Thank
for
you
so
very
much
much.
coming in.
Check them out.
Hey,
where
Taylor, well done.
all fine podcasts are.
Made it.
Well done for bringing that one home. You
Check
lost
us out on Spotify or Apple, Squeezing Lemons. And you can check us out on Instagram, Squeezing Lemons _podcast.
Yep.
There it is. Adam, what's all your handles?
I have no handle.
Excellent. Thank you, Adam, for coming out. We couldn't do this without you. The Holiday Drink Challenge is a tradition. We're glad to have it. Troy, thanks for coming out for 8 years.
Glad I could be here.
Yeah, I'm certainly appreciative
Yeah.
of you. If you guing haven't had a chance to head over to Squeezing Lemons, please do.
We've never come this
Check 'em out.
close to getting the holiday drink challenge out. Like, this is the last minute, like, half court shot. Like,
New Year's Eve, you're going to throw it up.
yep.
And it's going to be an impossible drink to replicate because we brought the Squeezing Lemon
Yeah,
cans.
exactly.
They're like, oh no, this tequila, it's been buried in yards for 100 years.
Actually, all three of your drinks are impossible to replicate. Like,
Not mine.
yeah, but y'all, I mean, Anyway,
Mine's mad easy.
yeah.
It's rum chata.
And
Screwball.
Screwball.
Yummy.
Yeah, these are readily available at any fucking
Hit us up
7-Eleven.
if you need. Hit us up if you need any of the recipes. We'll get you
In the show
recipes.
notes will be all the recipes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And to all you out there, Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for tuning in year after year. We're going to keep doing this for a little while. Assume? Sorry,
Yeah.
Troy, I'm like burying, I'm like
I guess
talking out of turn. I don't know
Yeah.
what we're doing anymore.
until we're not.
Yeah, until we're not. That's
Yeah.
fair. Now, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you do want to send us topics, you can always do so at insidethepallethouse@gmail.com. If you have way too much discretionary money that you need to write off for taxes, well, we're not tax deductible, but you can still try.
And we'll still accept it.
Well, because I can assure you we don't make a profit.
That's for sure.
So kind of we're a not-for-profit.
Yeah.
Just without all the charity.
Yep.
Such. Where would they send money, Troy?
Send money at Inside the Pallet House on Venmo.
That's a good place to send it. And if you need to find us on the socials, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We're at, or X, boy, at ITPH Podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you need a pair of sunglasses, head over to Nectar Sunglasses, drop Abacus in the coupon code. And if you need a mortgage, head over to screendoormortgage.com. Jimmy will take care of you, assuming you live in the states that he services, which are Virginia and Georgia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be talking to you next week. Cheers.
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 2 hours.
That was too much.
2 hours too much.
Yeah. But that was a pretty good podcast, don't you think? Pretty good.
Visible nod.
Pretty good.
Visible nod.
Pretty good drink challenge, don't you think?
Winning.